Now we should be live.
Welcome to hell.
Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. Of course, my controller disconnected in the interim. Go figure.
I don't want.
Just. Well. Oh boy. What a disaster start for. Let me switch back to the freaking. Yeah, that one. Come on, controller. Okay, it's thinking, it's debating, it's deliberating.
Also, everyone go see The Northman.
Haha.
Whoever's watching.
The Northman?
Go see it. Roger Eggers deserves so much more money to make all the movies he can.
What is The Northman? Describe. Enlighten us.
It's based on the story that Hamlet was based on.
Okay.
It's a, Norse, fable, basically. But it's done in a Roger
Gerbert.
Eggers, the guy who did Lighthouse's style.
Gotcha.
So it's very stylized, very, intimate camera angles and really, good music.
It's got his signature all over the thing.
Yeah. It was funny because I was watching it and I was like, this feels like The Lion King. I'm like, The Lion King feels like Hamlet, and Hamlet feels like this, actually.
To get real technical.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
But no, yeah, it was quite good. I liked it a lot. It did that thing that director is really known for, of every single fantasy element in it. You're like, is that really happening? Or do they just think that's what's happening? Because I can't tell.
I don't know which. Are you looking hard down? Oh my god, we're way down.
Oh my god, are we just all done?
We're just. Well, it's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm assuming you have to unlock all of them, but man, it just it dawns on me how far we got last time. I have to unlock skulls. Is it just records? Why did they... How do I get in? I don't know. Solo? Uh-huh.
Solo. Resume.
I don't know where I went. I'm
Resume.
very confused. Battle of Sunyon.
Yeah. Those are my favorite things to eat.
They're not as fun as they could be.
It could be a little bit more fun. There was... Oh, have you ever had the Hawaiian...
Yes.
Barbecue flavor of, basically Funyuns?
No.
There's, luau Funyuns, basically.
Sure.
And they're amazing.
Are they?
Yeah. They are much better than Funyuns in every way. Sorry for all the hardcore Funyun stands out.
With me, target the air defenses. Get a landing zone. Force out Helios!
Say I.
There's the first of the air defense. Push forward. Take it out.
Non-existent.
I was gonna say deafeningly loud on
Oh,
here.
no.
But non-existent for my speakers. Okay, hold on. We gotta make sure we don't just murder people. Here, play for me.
Perfect.
Okay. Little noise. Yeah, that seems like a good level.
Fucking, it's been so long since I used a controller. Oh, that's the guys on my team.
Right? Oh, it's Arbiter. All right, give me that back. Hey, buddy.
So
What are you doing?
the one cool thing about this, and I think I might have mentioned last time, but that sword is the sword he used to stab the Prophet in Halo 3.
I like this dance he's got going on.
But that's actually one of the cool parts of the lore of this, is that's the sword he used to stab the Prophet, and he reforged it and upgraded it to I think it was some ancient metal from Sang Helios.
Oh.
And
He disappeared.
It is now the Prophet's Bane, is what he calls it.
Arbiter totally teleported just there. I don't know where he's
Also, can I
gone.
just call so much bullshit on the fact that they finally bring Arbiter back into the story, and you play not as Chief in the mission you play with him?
as the co-op, you probably wouldn't play him either. You'd probably play like Vale or something too. I
Yeah, you
imagine,
play the squad every time you
Oh, good.
co-op. So it's like,
This might.
way to have him in there only in name
I need
only, basically.
Do I need to talk to you?
I have no idea what's happening.
Arby?
Arby?
Arby's?
Do you have the meat?
Oh, something. Oh,
I
we
think you
actually
had
had to kill the
shoot
gun.
that until it blew up.
It wasn't. It didn't tell me I was doing damage.
It was not telegraphed at all, no.
No, I like threw a grenade at it. He disappeared. I shot at it. Nothing happened. All right, well, good. The AI will handle that for me. Oh,
I
hello?
don't hate... Here's the one thing I will say about the art stuff.
Uh-huh.
This is an unpopular opinion among Halo fans. I do not at all hate Arbiter's outfit in this.
I don't think I hate it. Where did it go?
Where is he? He's
I
here
think he
so
ran away.
briefly.
Hello? Arby?
I definitely get the complaints, but I'm fine with it.
If Arby's is Arbiter's new nickname, do we get to call all elites the meats?
The meat.
Arby's, we have the meats. I'm still very much convinced that Arby's like stepped up their game to some new level over the last couple of years. Because it was like, I don't know, like 10, 15 years ago, it feels like they had some stuff, but not like a lot. And then it just like fell off the map to me. And then I went back and I was just like, oh shit, this is like the bomb diggity.
The entire
I
time,
forgot how to use controller. This is really bad.
the entire time the Daily Show was on the air, it was the butt of like every other joke.
So really, it just took the Daily Show getting taken out.
Yeah.
That's what
Jon
did
Stewart
it.
had to retire.
He did all the roasting for them.
He thoroughly roasted their beef.
There it is. once he was finished, he had to go. They had to go and make their own roasting. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay. Oh, you're an enemy. Sorry.
Yeah,
There
I
you
think
go.
all your friendly elites left. I think only elites left are bad.
Which way do I go? I don't pretend to know. I'm imagining someone is like building.
Also,
a
was I
Cortana.
crazy? Was last night there was like polka music outside?
Oh, there absolutely was.
Okay.
Yeah, there was like a full party. It was pretty dope, actually. I want to say it's the house, not that one, but the one after, was having it, because like I look through and we're in a pretty like condensed, we're in a like a tight neighborhood,
A
which
suburb, so to say.
yeah, and it's there's no yards really, like for backyards.
Yeah, backyards.
They're
very small.
almost non-existent.
It's a patio with some grass.
Yeah, and which works perfectly for me. I don't
Yeah.
care. And my goodness, you can see between the cracks of the houses, and on the other side there were like 5 or 6 people just like standing outside on the street or on like the front yard, door, garage, driveway, what have you areas. A little hard to tell. There were like they were getting lit, and I don't blame them. It's getting nice outside. COVID things are a little bit more lax, so they're like, yeah, we're not gonna get in trouble for this, and why not hang out? So that was kind of fun. It was very nice. It never got. This is something I do like about our neighborhood.
Yeah.
It never gets obnoxious.
No, because I
know?
think look, it's mostly families, so it's mostly
Yeah.
like sort of like family get-togethers or like.
Like everyone gets lit
Yeah.
until about like 10, and then everyone's like, all right, we're done. Like we're good now.
Yeah, like
it's
I
very
don't think we
nice.
have the kind we don't have any like college students like age demographic.
Yeah, us. We don't have any of us that
Yeah.
like to get lit proper.
But the
Whack.
oh yeah, I'm gonna speak in code words just in case the very rare possibility that someone watching this knows
Doxes
what
this.
I'm talking about.
Sure.
Did Kevin ask you about the thing?
The Thing. The movie.
Some
The Thing.
plans fell through, and the place we were going to
Oh,
end that one thing.
The Fun Times.
Yeah.
No, but I'm totally down. I actually wanted to ask about that at some point today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down to have Thing here.
Cool.
This is for all you folks at home. The thing is a fun time with friends.
Yeah. That could get twisted really bad out
We're
of context.
we're planning we're gonna stage a coup. We're holding a kidnapping and blackmail and piracy. You know, all those
See,
things.
my mind is at like the darkest place of humanity because I just watched a movie all about Vikings and like the early age of civilization where everything was chaos.
I keep looking at the radar. It's like, there's a red blip. I'm like, bitch, where?
I will say the funniest part, the part that like actually got people to laugh in the theater of The Northman, just the one quote that I think I'll be adding to my repertoire is just who did this? Could it be the Christians? Their god is a corpse nailed to a tree.
That's pretty good. That's a good one. Wasn't it? I don't know if you said this on stream or not, or if it was just us hanging out. But wasn't it like Dr. Doom got a splinter of the crucifix so that he could fight vampires in his armor?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. It's such a weird thing to think. Yes, it'll take out vampires. Roman era wood.
Yeah, right. Or my favorite quote from Hellsing Ultimate Abridged, when one of the guys pulls out one of the nails that pierce Christ's body to like fight Alucard, the main vampire.
Yeah.
He's like, "Ooh, you've got a nail with some savior juice on it. What are you gonna do? Stab me through the heart?"
There we go. Hello?
Not your heart. No, mine.
Whack.
You just not even
It took 10 minutes for me to figure out what the whack was, and then I failed the whack.
I'm curious just because of how close we got to this. Do you have Halo Infinite?
Not yet.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, if we get to the end of this, maybe we end early, maybe we start Infinite,
Yeah, that's completely fair.
maybe we do Halo Wars cutscenes, so I know what's going on. Is this the gun I like? Yes. Gotta figure it out.
It's funny, I had the
Why is this not damage range?
I saw the Northman at the Alamo.
Sure. The Alamo Draft House. It is a fun theater of drink and merriment. RB.
They also theoretically are a lot more strict about like talking and shit. But I've never seen that enforced more than any other theater.
I don't think any theater has ever like had a problem with it. To me it's something that I've never had the issue, and if I did have the issue, I always feel like I would be more mad at them than I would be at the theater.
Yeah.
And I feel like I could also just like talk to somebody in the theater and be like, "Hey, I couldn't watch the movie because they were causing a ruckus."
Yeah.
And I feel like it's one of those like customer service things. They would just refund you and just be like, "All right, cool. It's not worth trying to fight that kind of thing."
Yeah, I do think it's the funny. I was just gonna say the funny part about going to Alamo is having like a restaurant style interaction, but in whisper form. Like 'cause usually they come around.
You want dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like usually the waiters come around like when the movie's starting, and like you know. So for those who don't know how it works, like you write it down on a piece of paper, you put your paper on a little thing, and they come around and they look at it. And sometimes they have questions about what you wrote down. And they're like, "Did you mean the nachos? How much? Like which type? We have 2 sizes." And it's like, I want the big ones. It's like, okay.
We
Can I see your ID for that beer?
My mom and I went to go see I want to say it was Guardians of the Galaxy 2 at the at Cinnabar, and it's a very like similar experience of like nom noms and movie.
Yeah.
Me gusta. I like. Where am I going? Okay, cool.
The other thing, the best part about going to like bar cinemas for me is just like I have nerves sometimes when it gets to theaters just because I get like kind of weirdly claustrophobic.
Yeah.
But so having just a nice beer in hand helps
just to soothe
a little
it over.
Yeah.
Oh my. Yesterday, speaking of movie theaters, the family and I went to go see Doctor Strange. For myself, it would be the second time because you saw it with me in company.
Yeah.
But for them, it was their first, and God, the cheese is so much more apparent the second time around.
Yeah.
Like to me, it's endearing, but oh boy, it's dense. That is it is a before I might have called it a Swiss cheese, where it's like, okay, yeah, you can see some of the other
Yeah.
parts of the movie through the holes of the cheese. This was just a like solid block of it is what it really was.
Well, the interesting
Man,
thing
I loved it.
I didn't know.
Sure.
Fucking Sam Raimi.
Yeah.
Has not directed a movie since Oz the Great and Powerful. before
Yeah,
this.
yeah, I showed you the TikTok about that.
Yeah.
Like, damn, 13 was
Yeah.
Oz? Something like that. Like, it was a long time ago. And I don't think he lost anything in that interim.
No.
Like, damn. Imagine, like, I don't know. What even would be a good comparison? Imagine not playing the Xbox for 10 years and then picking up an Xbox controller. Thank you, Emily. I still appreciate you. You're the best.
Also, that controller has some heft to it, might I
know,
say.
right?
When
It's
I was
like-
wielding
It's
it,
chunkus.
it was like it's got weight. Oh my god, I was at I went to a hobby shop today,
Oh,
and I got
was it the cafe hobby place or like a proper
no,
shop?
no, it's called Hobby Town.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit of ways from here, but
There's one off of like 92nd and Sheridan, yeah?
I think so.
Or Wads. Somewhere in between there.
But no, yeah. I saw there was a box for a Warhammer game called Necromunda. The game itself was $250,
Oh,
and it was, I want to say, safely 10 pounds worth of like material in that box. Like that box was dense.
just a full like briefcase worth
Yeah.
of power.
Yeah, I got a Megatron model kit.
Oh. With Megatron, with a Megatron model kit.
Yeah.
What kind of Megatron? Are we talking cartoon Megatron? Are we talking like the movie Megatron?
From the comics specifically.
Okay.
IDW's comic book series Megatron. There were actually two versions, because in that comic line, he has a redemption arc at one point, and he becomes an Autobot. And he was like, Autobot or Decepticon version? I was like, I know where I stand. Decepticons forever.
Autobot.
You mean Pussy Megatron? No. But no, one thing I love
I see
that they have in the
Oh, he has a
IDW
sword.
design is they kept from the original toy design his little like swirly patterns on his chest, and I love it so much.
Oh, Zelnaga.
Yeah.
Um,
The Zelnog.
oh, good. I
have
was wondering where
returned.
this guy was. Thank you.
What God? Oh, I knew that like theme word for word at one point.
Was Zelnaga returning?
What do they come to protect?
Or do they
Or
come to destroy?
destroy. The galaxy will burn with their coming.
Man, StarCraft.
True. But you will not live to see it. And then he spars
Thought
for
this
like
was a thing.
a
It
minute with
wasn't.
Kerrigan, and then they both just leave.
Where am I going? Oh,
That way.
elevator control? Boink. Wait,
God,
Arbiter?
video game?
Arbiter?
Where are you?
Just the meats?
Just the meats, no Arby's.
Damn it.
Wow, that looked like it hurt your legs, my dude. Also, speaking of hurting, my arms are in
Going climbing.
hell. We were there for 2 hours.
Oh no. Oh, after you guys went to the gym, you went to the fish and chips place that's nearby.
Yeah.
How was it?
It was pretty good. It's definitely more of like a fast fish and chips place. Like
Okay.
it's not like a full-on restaurant. I would
So,
classify it as.
Jim's-esque? Like Jim's Burger Haven, where
Very
it's fast
much so.
food, but like its
Very
own.
similar vibe. Yes.
Sweet. So pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, I liked it. I should have known, because I was like, oh, 2-piece, obviously, and then I should have known how big the pieces would be, and also considering the 2-piece was $18, I'm like, oh, That's a lot of
I'm in
fish.
danger.
It's basically a whole fish worth of meat right here.
That's what I need in my life.
Yeah. I barely even got to get to the chips because I was just like,
How they're like really close by, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I wonder if they're on like DoorDash.
Oh, probably.
Now I'm hungry. Oh no, I'm in danger.
Yeah, I had chips and salsa, or not, chips and queso at the theater, so I'm sated.
Alley-oop. There we go. I had some tacos with my vegan meat in them. They were good, and some mixed veggies.
Oh,
That was my dinner.
I also need to go to
I threw on Tabasco. I need to go to the grocery store at some point. One, to acquire more elk. Two, to get apples, because I try to have an apple in the morning.
Right. An apple a day.
Yeah, exactly. Apple, orange, and like a smoothie, some tea. That's like my pseudo breakfast, and then I'll have like a proper like brunch-esque type thing where that's like, okay, eggs and like a little bit of pepper, some onion, stuff like that, and then I don't know, usually some form of green. I'll also say that I put a lot of green in my smoothies.
You son of a bitch.
Suck it. Suck it. Suck. Get. Damn it. Fuck. You bitch. Hello?
That Buck?
I think it was Buck. Yeah, that's Buck.
I
What the Buck?
was like, that looks like an ODST helmet.
Oh, I'm out of ammo. No. Alright. Time to die. This is my playstyle anyway. Alley-oop. Come on, sucker.
I'm going to a wine bar tomorrow.
You're going to a wine bar?
Yeah.
What are you whining about?
The cheese.
I got Swiss cheese. I was hoping for... Oh, he had grenades? Or I just blew something
Apparently
up?
you just tanked it though.
Well, yeah, you know, good old easy mode. We're breezing through. Like that. Fucking goes flying. There we go. Do you think they can res me from here? No. What was I gonna say? What were we talking about? You're going to a wine bar. You were going to whine about the cheese. Oh yeah, I was gonna make a cheese comparison joke about it being Swiss cheese again. That's what it was. All right.
Just Swiss cheese on the mind.
What's your favorite cheese?
Oh, that's hard. I definitely really like a good pepper jack.
Okay, we're in the same boat.
I also do really like, but like I need it in like moderation, like a really good like smoked cheddar or something with like the browned edges sort of thing. Like that I prefer more on like a smorgasbord if it's like cheese and like
Something.
yeah, like pepperonis and stuff.
Yeah. How do you feel about cheese by itself?
Again, it depends on the cheese.
Okay.
Like I can do a lot of like mozzarella by itself, like fresh mozzarella. Hell yeah. All
Like
by
a
itself
string
all day.
cheese?
String cheese, yeah. Like or like the little mozzarella balls. With like just some tomatoes or whatever. And then yeah, good pepper jack on its own is also really good to me. I'm not a big fan of just cheddar, like just normal cheddar on its own. It's kind of bland to me.
So most of the time I feel that cheese is a condiment that goes on other things.
Yeah.
Is kind of my approach to cheese. Like I can enjoy it by itself, but I'd rather it's with something. On a cracker, in a burger, what have you. That's usually my approach. And that, like, I feel like that's true for just about every cheese. Like, yes, I could have the string cheese, or, hear me out, what if I melted it on a sandwich? And that just sounds so much more appealing to me.
Yeah. Melted cheese is definitely the better kind of cheese.
Yeah, and with like a little bit of burn on the edges. It's like the one thing that is just... Oh,
yeah, no, some crispy, like, some like crispy cheddar. Fuck yeah. Like slightly burnt cheddar, absolutely. But no. The one kind of cheese that I only like in one context ever is American cheese on a burger. That's the only time I like American cheese. And like not even like, I just like it complements it well enough that I'm willing to accept it.
I mean, what's more American than putting it on a burger?
Yeah, I mean, fair. But like, I don't like American cheese and like a grilled cheese either. Like, I would rather pepper jack or like just a straight on normal cheddar.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, something about pepper jack, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good.
Yeah, melty, gooey pepper jack on something just like fuck me up, man. That way, apparently. That was that was not clear to me. I don't know what's over there. I like how it spawns a site and you aim down the site.
Hello?
That's fun.
The little pseudo hollow thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even like coming from the thing.
No, it just kind of
It's
pops
just.
up.
I guess you could do that if you
You
have
have
that
the
power.
technology.
Oh, this does it too.
Yeah.
Except it's coming out of like the top. You can see
Yeah.
where it.
You see the projector, so to speak.
I wonder if they thought about.
I
that
definitely think the in terms of just like actual ergonomics, where that comes out of on that gun is way too high for a sight to be at all helpful.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
compared to where the barrel is, like that would not be accurate.
I mean, maybe for us,
yeah,
we're dealing with aliens.
Their eyes work differently. They have weird depth perception.
If tall, big man you were, look as different you will.
I mean,
Eh. All right, now do the. Ah, there it is. All right, and haunch and. Oh.
I slightly regret giving my cider up to the house, but not really.
Is it gone already?
It's almost gone.
Oh damn! I had one.
I think Kevin had 2, and I think I had like 4, so it's mostly me. Anyway.
Lord, oh my god! All right, I'm so convinced that I'm gonna go to the store and get stuff, and it'll happen because I'm almost out of apple. It'll
Yeah.
probably happen tomorrow. I might also need to get a haircut. Not because I'm always in need, but more specifically because I'm doing dance show stuff in 2 weeks, 2 weekends from now. Next week during fun time, illegal escapade,
Yeah.
craziness, black market,
Kidnapping the president.
foolery. I forget what time frames we're doing things, but 12:30 to 5:30 I have rehearsal, and I'm like, oh good, finally I know. It'll be a good time. I say finally. It was written on an email like in March, and I forgot about it. I am going that way. Are you looking through the message stuff?
So the outdoor thing is at 3 o'clock.
Okay, so I won't be at the outdoor thing, which is fine, because it's allergy season. I'm okay with missing outdoor. I would enjoy it.
I am still very concerned as to what this whole thing entails, because it sounds just like
Chaos.
yeah, it sounds just like trying to murder your friends, but
That sounds like a good time to me. Yeah.
the world's
Like that
deadliest
guy.
game, the most dangerous game.
Yeah. Get out of here. Yeah. Come on, Tanaka. What the hell are you doing, Tanaka?
Shooting people in the other direction.
Useless, Tanaka. Come on, Vale. She just
I
fell
was
off.
really hoping
I
he
was
was just
like, oh
gonna
my
jump
God.
off the edge. Come on, Vale.
Whee! Hey. Just the full like
Goofy.
goofy like that guy. Get out of here, you suck, you suck, you suck.
Who did we determine recently was Max? It was someone in KOTOR.
Oh yeah. It's it was one of the guys in the underground.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say it was the leader of the village in KOTOR. You didn't play yesterday, did you?
No,
I didn't think so.
I was like gone most of the day.
I know. I was like, oh damn, and then it was 3. I was like, well, I guess we're not doing it, or maybe he's holding it later. I don't know what. And then I went to watch Doctor Strange. Con la familia. Whack. Whack. Suck it.
I got so many things today that require more of my time.
Yeah.
Because I went on a big, fun
Adventure.
I got the Megatron model kit, which I need to assemble that.
Yep.
I got a deck of magic cards, as well as a binder to store magic cards in.
And now you need to
sleeves.
assemble that into a deck.
Yeah. And then
I still have an open mind
yeah.
that you gifted me.
And then I got 2 books from Barnes and Noble.
That you're just gonna have to go cracking through. I'm imagining for your book club.
No, just
Just
because
for-
I thought
for
they were
goodies.
look cool. Like one I've read like the first few chapters of a long time ago, and I had to give it back to the friend I was borrowing it from. So I was like, I want to finish this. And the other one was just like on the news section, and it was like, oh,
Uh-oh. You ever just stick yourself? Man, if only I were, I don't know, a military commando that would probably know better than to, I don't know, stick it to himself.
Get ready.
you just kick the
Yeah,
grenade
you
back
totally
at
did.
you.
So walk that way.
You hit something.
Yes.
I
Nope.
think one of my favorite additions to the YouTube style of humor and like editing is people that do the Call of Duty hit effect.
The hit marker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For like anytime someone gets hit by something.
Anywhere, anytime,
Yeah.
always. It's a good one. And it's so like non-obtrusive
Yeah.
as well, which is very nice.
I wish you could like shoot the fuel rods as they were charging up and like make them detonate.
Oh my god, do you know how much easier it would be to fight these guys if you could blow up their projectiles?
Yeah.
Man, that'd be fantastic. Instead, I just gotta sit here and hope on my useless teammates.
Oh, Tanaka's making the power play
Come on, Tanaka.
with a pistol.
Go, go, go!
That's like, again, it's the scene in Avengers where Nick Fury tries to shoot down an aircraft with a pistol.
Someone ground that jet. Pew, pew, pew.
Well, I've done all I can do.
Seriously, these motherfuckers keep aiming at me, and it's like, Tanaka is so much easier to bait. Come on.
Just turn
It's a
around
free
the
kill,
corner,
like,
see
you
Tanaka
guys.
running into the wall.
Oh, he's still doing it. Buck is doing it too. What the fuck, you guys?
They found it. They found the rest of the game.
Thank you. All right, so you just have to shoot them to get them to do something.
Halo 5 out here making a
What
very...
the fuck am I supposed to do?
Just kill him.
Yeah, but I could also just die. Where am I supposed to be going? I do have to kill them?
Probably.
Fucking required combat in a combat game. Can't. There's no indication of damage. There's nothing. I can't. I'm on easy mode. It's bullshit. Alright, one down. Suck my dick. Suck my dick. Suck on my
Now,
dick.
suck my dick.
Sit in my chair. Michael Reeves, everyone. Wonderful person.
A beautiful sense of humor.
Yes. Alright. Fuck am I going? Hooray!
Jesus.
I'm done here.
Something that would be a horror scene if you reverse the perspective.
Yeah. Walks in. Hello?
Arbiter, this is Spartan Law. Do you copy?
That's some fucking Leatherface bullshit.
Arbiter.
Yeah, no. God, I was recently talking about Texas Chainsaw Massacre and how like they tried to censor it in Europe, but they couldn't find anything they could actually censor. It's just an upsetting movie. It's not actually that gory.
Yeah. That's always fun.
Yeah. There was something
Malicious
similar
compliance.
that happened.
Oh.
We were talking about something similar.
God,
a similar kind of horror. Oh, The Lighthouse. Actually, I was talking. It's a very similar kind of thing where it's like, if you look at the actual contents of that movie, there's nothing really that bad in terms of like gore explicitly, but like just the movie itself, you're like, I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah. You know what? Just on the subject of horror, you know what we watched for Narratives of Nonsense coming out tomorrow? We watched Wreck. I don't know if you've seen that, the Spanish movie. Oh, it's so good. It's
REC?
Yeah.
Absolutely, yes.
Oh,
It's
it's
fantastic.
so good.
It's what the movie Quarantine was based on. It was a
Yep.
Quarantine was the American
Like shot
remake,
for shot
Yeah.
remake.
which
Yeah.
somehow
Within the year.
once again is further proof that just because you copied something shot for shot doesn't mean you understand what made it good.
We mentioned that a little bit on our podcast. So one of the things that's really interesting with REC,
Yeah.
it had a budget of 2 million and earned a little over 30 million.
Yeah.
And then for Quarantine, do you know how much they put in and got out of?
Over 10 million?
They put in 12 million and they got little over 40 million, which means they basically pumped 10 million in and got the same 10 million back for the same amount of profit.
Yep.
Like, it was so funny to think it was literally just as successful if you go by that metric,
Yep.
but poorer if you go by the fact that they spent a lot more money hoping for a lot more return on investment. And then there's Quarantine 2, the direct to DVD airport one. That one's bad. The other Rec movies are way better. Anyway, so that's what we watched. It was very good. I love those movies. I had seen them, funnily enough, during quarantine time, the first lockdowns. I was like, all right, well, I'm in it for the long haul. Let's go to historical fiction, sci-fi, zombie movie stuff. That'll be... Is this supposed to be like a running section? Should I like... I'm going. I'm running.
You know, the
Me not understanding the assignment, just slowly waddling.
I think the most interesting part about the first Rec is spoilers.
Spoiler alert.
Spoilers.
Spoiler alert.
Okay. That it's like you can interpret it as more of a fantasy movie. Like
A
at
little
the
bit.
end, because like
Yeah.
at the end, it's like that seems supernatural. Like, did
Oh,
you die? What?
I
What? What happened?
I think I'm supposed to actually run through it, and I didn't because I was holding that cannon.
That was so confusing. I
Oh
was like,
no!
you were standing there, and then
and
you were
whoop.
dead.
Ugh,
And then I
God.
whoop.
And I whoop. Yeah, no. So the end premise, I mean, the beginning of the movie is hi, this is a zombie movie. We're gonna follow a TV crew as they follow firefighters doing their thing, and this is like the first signs of infection happening at an apartment complex. The end of the movie is, okay, we find some like secret lab thing, and apparently priests are trying to like cure demon possession with science,
Yeah.
and accidentally made zombies. And it's great. It just is a fun little genre blend thing of like zombies and exorcism
Yeah.
type horror.
No, the fucking guy who plays the end villain in Rec he's been known as the I think he's sometimes called the like Spanish Doug Jones.
Yeah,
Um
makes sense.
but yeah, he's been a bunch of monsters. He was Mama in Guillermo del Toro's movie Mama.
If it makes you feel better about that comparison, Doug Jones plays the character in Quarantine,
Fucking
if I'm correct.
phenomenal.
Right? It's just, they know what they're doing. Again, and it's something where it's like, damn, Quarantine, like, there's a lot of like attention, respect paid type shit with it, and it just doesn't quite have the same charm. I think one of the things that Connor and I nailed down while we were kind of talking about it, I don't remember how much we actually said on the podcast, but it just like, it's too clean in Quarantine. Like, the lighting is good because they do it in a studio rather than like one apartment, or one apartment complex, I should say. It's like there's color grading.
Yeah.
There's good sound. I don't know. Like, it's stuff like that where it's like, yeah, this does feel outright just higher production. And it's almost to the detriment because it takes away a little bit of the kind of authenticity of it. I imagine there's some people that would probably make a comparison to like War of the Worlds, feeling like an authentic newscast.
Well, yeah, because
as presented.
It's why it's so hard to make found footage work well.
Yeah.
Because like, there's so many things that need to go well for found footage to achieve its goal successfully.
Yeah.
And like one of the things is like you have to. Like the one big hiccup that so many face is like, why does this person still have the camera? Like, why are they still holding the camera?
Yeah, news camera person, absolutely.
Yeah.
Completely makes sense. Rec 2 has soldiers with helmet cams.
Yeah.
Perfect. Nails it. Cloverfield, guy with cell phone?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, it's like, and
and it's
like,
a lot shakier too, which
One of my-
just is not good for audience.
one of my favorite movies is Chronicle.
Oh, yeah.
And
The
I think-
superhero thingy?
Yeah, I think one of the weakest parts about Chronicle is that it is found footage, because I don't think it needed to be or benefits from being a found footage movie.
Yeah.
Like, the premise and the like story alone is very good, and there's nothing about it that needed to be found footage.
I think one of the things that you kind of have to do with found footage stuff is it needs to be a tool to complement the story and
Yeah.
not the focus
Yeah.
most of the time. Because there are exceptions. I think Rec does a phenomenal job, especially given that they had, a very small budget for what they were doing.
It's also, speaking of just like ways to film a movie, it's unfortunate to me that like Unfriended and those movies are so bad,
for the Zoom call.
because
Or-
I think that's like a very interesting, like, exclusively modern way to film a movie
I
that
can't.
has like potential.
I can't call for help. It does. Hello, guys. Okay. Sure. Thanks, Buck.
I love
Thanks,
how
Buck.
when that timer runs out, you just like jolt and then die. Dies of cringe.
Would there be a lore reason for it? Like, does the suit pseudo lock up?
Does it, like,
Weird.
does it,
Is it just
is it
spasm?
one of those things where it's like, we cannot risk Spartan secrets falling into the hands of the enemy. Melt
Electrocute.
inside.
Execute order. This guy sucks.
That's actually, it's a plot point in Naruto. Because they're all wizard ninjas, and some of them legitimately have like better DNA that lets them do better ninja magic. So if they die, there's a whole group of people that are sent out to collect and destroy their bodies so that no one can steal their like
Their secret
their,
DNA
yeah, their
genes.
genetics and like create better ninja magic.
Please die. Thank you. Oh, it's these dudes. Whack. Whack. Whack-a-mole. Whack.
Do they have a weak point in their back? I don't know.
I think so. Please. No.
Well, it clearly hasn't been essential till now.
It's okay. Arbiter's doing nothing. You get him, boy.
Oh, is that the fucking warden?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
warden.
that guy. Don't you just love his character? Don't you know what he stands for?
Yeah, he stands.
Yeah. Isn't he such
He
a good villain?
stands. He stands.
He stands, Cortana.
Nailed it. I'm a genius. Look at me go with my wordplay.
He's just a Cortana sim.
I feel like we made this insult last time
I
too.
think we probably did.
Got him.
It's not our fault you have a poorly written villain. Game. I got you in black hole.
Right up the butt. Right up the butt. Right up the butt. Comedy is in threes.
Oh my
Oh, we're done. Cutscenes. Take me home.
Take me home.
Roads to the place I belong. Where's Cortana and the chief?
Did you see that shoulder texture?
Nope.
One of the textures was just straight up not loaded in.
Oh, cool.
It was like 140p.
Hang on to what?
If I remember correctly, there's one more actual story mission. Like a lot of the textures.
Are they crashing up?
We're gonna do a crash ascension.
What are we? Okay, I like that line. We.
I feel like the textures aren't loaded in properly. On some parts.
No, I saw a little bit there.
Yeah. Like his glove was like really loaded.
You know, it might be because Xbox is streamed to OBS to
That's fair.
YouTube. That might be us a little bit, just a little. I won't take the full blame.
Anthem to the last. Today we extinguish the Covenant's light.
Yay!
Sorry. We funded an extremist group to topple the leading government. Woo!
Genesis. I barely know her.
It's the American way.
So long.
This one's
It doesn't help that they look exactly. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Vibrating controller. I was busy not paying attention. It doesn't help that they look exactly like Zelnaga.
yeah.
Like they really do. It's just they're more metallic, I guess. I think
They're
Zelnaga
not
look
fleshy.
bony, yeah, whatever you want to call it. At least for like all the symbol stuff. And then Blizzard went and made them legit fleshy. Whee.
It made them just big cuttlefish.
Yeah, that was weird.
And all
Whee.
dead.
Why are
also.
they telling me to jump? Do I not know how to jump? What? Why am I shooting? I'm saving bullets. They're all gonna die.
Yeah. It's like,
Bye.
I really don't think there's a need.
Look at me go.
to shoot
Wee.
here.
Watch out for gaps. Like, what? Okay, cool, thanks. Or yahoo! Woohoo! Boing.
Woohoo! Instead of triple
Yeah.
Mario jump.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
N64.
What is this level? What is it? Why is this a level? Is this supposed to be, like, emulating of the...
This is the Call of
the-
Duty
the-
era.
Well, I was gonna say, is this supposed to be, like, the replacement for, like, a Warthog level?
I think, yeah, it's like a Warhawk level through the lens of, like, the era that we were in, of, like, the snow plow levels in Call of Duty, where it's, like, more spectacle than actual gameplay.
But that would have been a while before, because that was
Oh,
PS3 era. PS3 360 is... Because Modern Warfare 2 has the snowmobile. So this
Right.
is, like, 2 games after that.
Yeah.
Because that was against ODST. What were they thinking?
What were they thinking? Come on, game designers.
Are you just gonna make it a cutscene, or are you gonna make it a full thing? Who am I kidding? I'm totally down to play half games like Detroit Become Human. Like I can't actually complain. It was just weird that they decided exuberant. They're talking over each other. Die. Yep. Oh, good. Uh-huh. Call me one. I mean, I can't. The detritus?
Yeah, detritus.
Alright, does nothing. You gotta
All
test
the
it.
texture's fucked up.
I don't know. I don't pay enough attention. I have this shiny new monitor that I got that's more than 1080, and here I am not caring. I like the flow in thing though. That makes me smile. That just looks like if I was a giant disconnected assemblage of floaty space parts, I would do that.
And we're only hearing about this now. You know, these things are probably really useful against some sort of...
Civil War. Oh god, that was just the mission. Alright, this is gonna take a little longer than I thought. Wait, we just finished that, or was that achievement really late?
It might have been really late.
That's a little weird. Oh,
Yeah, you know what these giant floating disconnected Zelnagas would have been great for? Some sort of parasite that infects living things but can't do machines. It's a shame they were never brought up until now.
Okay, but like, hear me out. What if they went a very different route? It's living mechanics that can't infect organics.
So like Skynet.
Basically. Why not? Let's have an inverse flood that doesn't look for biolife. It just looks for raw material.
It's the paperclip problem.
I'm hurrying. Why are there 6 pedals and only 4 directions? Damn it. Damn it. Suck it. I don't know if this tank actually has health. I'm just going. I'm just cruising at a single speed and missing.
Cruising around at the speed of round.
Whoa. You
Got places to sound, gotta follow my background.
Hello? Excuse me, sir? Oh my god, he just ate that. Alright, cool. Thanks, Buck. I'm on fire.
Haha, I'm in danger.
He chuckles. I'm hurrying. Look, Vale's fucking flying over there. Tanaka's dead. Look, Tanaka left me to rot, so I'm just returning the favor. My name is Locke, and I'm on a mission. Where the fuck am I going?
My name is Brian, and I've killed a chicken with a man.
Hello? I thought you were dead.
How could you do this, Brian? My name's not Brian.
How is Exuberant not ever in combat? Weren't they like incorporated into fighting flood nonsense? Or just watch over after the fact?
Oh, yeah, they're mostly just observers. They do have some combat capabilities, but it's very limited. Like, mostly their combat ability is controlling the drones of an installation.
Did Chief have to fight through all this, Exuberant?
That's what I'm wondering. Well, Cortana will probably let him in. In fairness to the game. Cortana's the one that's controlling all this, theoretically. So you got a whole...
On R6, you say? Because I think there's a little bit more than just R6.
Yeah, there's all 5 or 7 or 8.
Most exciting. I'm coming. No. 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 Are we done yet? Are we done yet? Okay, we're good.
I was watching a streamer the other day that was like... They kept tricking their friends into saying shit.
Yeah.
And like putting it immediately on a soundboard.
Oh, no. Hold this. I got a package not too terribly long ago, and what you just said made me think of my package.
Interesting. What I say often makes you think of your package?
Yep. Oh, boo. Alright. Next time.
Really seems like they...
I was so hopeful. It was the wrong package. There's a different package, and it's much funnier, and it didn't happen. Can you go up the...
I was trying that.
Oh, yeah, you've got it. Oh, there's gotta be.
It feels like there's legitimately like a wall here that won't let tanks.
They're just
keep
like,
going.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just like I'm just keep pressing forward, and it's just like there's a point where it just stops going forward.
Exuberant is saying we're as deadly as ever. We can't climb a rock. Exuberant, I don't think you understand.
Do you think they expected this tank to be destroyed by now?
I think so, because there's like guns on the ground and a warden fight.
Yeah. And that
I'm afraid your vehicle won't cross this terrain.
Oh my god.
Oh, she challenged us now.
Oh.
Let's go that way. To the right. Yeah. There we go, Buck. We're doing it. Oh my god, we're clipping through the terrain.
I think there's like legitimately an anti-tank wall here. You know, it keeps bouncing off and then stops accelerating.
They finally...
Yeah, they fully just coded in like no vehicles beyond this point.
There must be a way, surely.
There might not be. And don't call me Shirley.
What mission are we on? Mission 13, Scorpion.
Mhm.
Mission 13,
that one just...
Halo.
Oh my god. That one literally just turned me around without me touching any of the controls.
Boop. How to keep the Scorpion for the Warden fight on Halo 5 Mission 13. Alright, okay.
Well, wasn't
This
that
is
the
promising.
Warden part we just did?
I don't know if it was actually completely. Oh, there is a way. Oh,
Where
you've
is
been
it?
challenged. It's to the right. And now you're fucked. Now we have to. You have to do, like, up the lip and go in diagonally. So, off to the left there, you need to, like, go up that and then go diagonally the rest of the way. If that makes sense. Yeah. Yep, that's it. That's it. That is. Yay! Thanks for the hard part. Wonderful. Internet, you just had to show us it's possible. I'm known for my hard performance. Don't make me look up how to do this fucking little thing. Are you kidding me? This is really gonna be... Come on now.
Really? This is what
All
made
right.
this fall apart? Okay, now. Beautiful.
That looks promising.
It also looks dangerous. We could lose the tank.
Oh, fuck, you're right. Okay. Sorry, whatever you are. We're going this way.
They put so many blockades. So many.
117. You can hear me. We are approaching the gateway. Hold your position.
Still blocking the comms?
Indeed, but I can assure you that the humans are still in the gateway.
I have misjudged you, boss.
Yeah, I brought a tank, bitch. We simply performed.
You've injured him for certain. Keep it up.
Oh my god. Is this...
I
Alright,
don't
you
think
know
you
what?
even need to get in. I think you just need to shoot the warden every
Yeah.
time he shows up with the gun, and I think that that's basically good. I think he's over to the left.
Come
somewhere.
out to play. wardener come out to play, yay. That's a reference to a movie I haven't seen. Because it's the warriors come out to play a thing.
I don't know either.
I think we might have to go in. Because for some reason, I don't think our bullets... Oh, no, maybe not. I'm like, they weren't lighting up.
Yeah, I think it was just going between his hitbox a couple times.
Where
Because he's also segmented.
is that? Him? Oh. Something reacted.
You got a checkpoint. Oh, there he is. He's behind that wall over there.
Oh, to the left.
Yeah.
Alright, come out to play, yay. Do I risk? It's really tempting. Dramatic music.
I just imagine. Do you know that like coffee pasta? It's like you didn't achieve anything. You didn't learn.
Damn right I didn't learn.
You achieved a hollow victory. Fuck.
Okay, we get through the rocks. Uh-huh. We continue on foot. Uh-huh. Not on foot, but, you know, on tread. We get to this bit. He starts shooting people. He's staying put. Now we're just watching the guide like, come on now. Come on.
Maybe for to back up a little, because he's not to the. Like, point
That's
you're
true.
at.
He's like, ooh, 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 right here. Did I kill him already?
That's what I'm wondering. Like there's
Did
no,
we just
like,
fucking-
no one's around.
We got our checkpoint. We just killed him. Yeah, that's the end of that on the video. I think we just killed him.
If he shows back up, we can just.
Starts talking. I'm like, alrighty. Oh, I see a black hole.
Yep.
Come on.
Watch out. You are surrounded.
Uh-huh.
Is
Oh,
that a projectile?
I guess so. Whoops.
Oh, there he is.
Hi there, buddy. It's okay. No, 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 it's okay.
Can you shoot that?
I don't think I can. Nope.
Oh.
Nice. Jukes, am I right? Suck it.
I think he's to the left now. Yep, there he
Oh,
is.
yeah. Yeah. Kaboosh.
You are doing a fantastic job, humans. The warden is furious.
I bet. I have a tank.
One down. Focus fire on the warden.
Your fighting skills are impressive.
Hooray.
Will soon be defeated. At least these bodies will be defeated. Warden himself. Oh, ignore me. You're doing wonderfully.
Died. Alright, thanks, bro. Tanaka.
Checkpoint. Oh, there he is.
Almost done. Keep fighting.
We've almost done it.
Look, and I don't want to hear no one say nothing about this. 'Cause
Players
this
optimize the fun.
is- Yeah. Also, yeah, fucking. If you were in a combat situation and this option was available to you,
Why not?
absolutely you'd do that. It'd be a smart thing. It's like this weird Hollywood thing a lot of people not in the military have of just like if you fight unfairly, it's bad or something.
It's like,
That's how
no.
warfare works. If you had an advantage, you leverage it.
Yeah.
Like-
No, that's completely true. It's like, yeah, honorable combat when I have the high ground.
Mhm.
Locate Master Chief. Exuberant. Help me out here. Is he to the left or to the right or to the forward? Oh, cutscene. Hello?
I think there's one more running section after this, and then I think you're done.
Sweet. Chief, I found you. What's up, bro?
Chief, please, wait. Cortana. She's dangerous. I know. You don't have to do this alone. We're here to help you.
Uh-huh.
You're too late to do anything.
I have finally achieved my perfect state. Ball.
This weapon has become the ultimate power in the universe.
Oh no. She should not have brought him so close to her. This will push the warden past all restraint.
What? What does that mean?
This is to go even further beyond.
Where'd she take?
Cortana. What is this?
Your mom.
Cortana. Answer
There's
the
2
phone.
more. Because it was 15, if I remember. Because I was like, wait, it's not 10? Oh, hey, Ma. Oh. Hmm?
Warden, don't.
Are you a Cortana sim or no? No. I'm not a simp.
I'm sorry. I didn't think he could get in here.
Enough games. You brought the Guardians here. Why?
Boing,
Used
boing,
guardians to keep troublesome ones
boing,
at home. I
boing.
intend to do the same. You what? If there is no trouble, there will be no need for discipline. I have work to do now, John.
If I commit genocide, surely it'll solve all
If
the
I
problems.
kill everyone, they can't fight anymore.
She got a point.
If everyone's dead, how are they gonna commit war crimes?
If everyone's super, no one will be. To be fair, if she said she was going to do this to the Covenant, just specifically to the Covenant, I feel like that's a lot more of a moral dilemma.
Yeah.
And it's like, do they really deserve this? Maybe we don't do that. Maybe we don't just outright genocide all of them.
Mm-hmm. But no, that's what Arbiter's saying, and we're supposed to root for him.
Yeah.
She's saying anyone that tries war, I'm gonna nuke. Which, again, we've seen about how well that works in real life. Russia.
Sanctuary!
God damn it.
Gotta hit him with that Notre Dame reference. Sanctuary!
But sanctuary's so much better.
So good.
Oh my god. That's fucking funny. Did you ever see the TikTok of it's like, here's how you write a good story, and it was just him as a writer reacting to a image of someone pouring molten metal onto a brick of ice. It's like, that's how you write a good underdog story. You have everyone believe that the expectation that it's gonna go one way, and then he pours the metal onto the ice, and it just instantly hardens, and the ice is mostly fine. But despite all expectations to the contrary, the underdog pushes through and overcomes what we all expect from them.
Ow. Grenade. Punch. 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 Half of you's
They're made
missing.
of-
Die.
they're made of unpunchium.
No.
And they've
I
got
cannot
like
accept
Does
this.
he have the orc sword?
You kind of do.
It's got like the hook on
The
end.
little Urukai thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
The Urukai-
Except it's facing the other way. The Urukai ones, it was facing backwards, which is not, I think, how they technically should be.
Well, I
right?
heard someone say it, like, I started Weapon Expert, and it's like, that's fine.
It's meant to do a
'cause, like,
shield hook thing, yeah.
Well, like, more probably, it could be used for that. He said the way it's designed, it was more probable that it was meant for more armor-piercing stuff, so you flip it around, and you, use it kind of like a hammer or a, hatchet.
That swing timing could not have been better.
Yeah.
As I fall over. Please, Fred.
What's the TikTok audio? Bailiff, whack his pee-pee.
What?
Have you not heard that one?
No.
I don't know what it's from. It's like, we find you guilty. Bailiff, whack his pee-pee. And then it's the Taco Bell. Boom.
Oh my god. It would be the Taco Bell. Boom. No, I have not.
It's so good. Oh god, it also hurts to laugh.
Exercise, ain't it a bitch?
I'm trying to stave off heart disease. It's genetic.
Fucking Linda.
I was like, which one don't we like? All right.
Just gotta nail that. It's just enough of a cool.
So hard to see.
Cortana's gotten to chief.
I'm sorry, all of us? All of us, Cortana?
Psychological tactics. Saying my name. Playing nice.
What would you have me do?
Okay, we have a new mission now.
How many people died when you called?
Excuse me?
I had to abort.
You know, don't you?
Come on.
The exact body count.
Oh, this is promising. Right there, right there. Get out of my way, Frederick. Careful, Chief. Yes! Oh, perfect. I nailed that. Who's this actor that we were talking about last time? I always forget. Is John Hamm? Is that the name?
No,
No.
Buck. I know who you mean. Buck. Is that you talking about?
No, not Buck.
Oh.
I'm talking about the guy that does the intros to Merlin. That we were like, the Prophet sounds like this guy, and then it wasn't that guy.
John Hurt.
John Hurt. I was close. Yeah.
John Hamm is like the charismatic madman dude.
Yeah. Oh, it's like a hold and. Oh, it charges.
Is
Really?
that a grenade shotgun?
I don't know what this is, but it's fun. It's out of ammo, but it's fun.
I
Get out
can
of here,
imagine.
dog. Damn it. Dog.
All right, dog.
Shotgun.
I really like you, and I'm gonna let you finish.
But Cortana had the best album drop of all time. Hello? What a good vine that was. The hello?
Oh yeah, the pouring water on the basin. Hello.
It just
That's just such like.
such a tired response.
It's like that's someone that went to bed drunk and is still drunk.
Yeah. Hello?
I've only had that level of inebriation like twice, where I go to bed and wake up and I'm like, oh,
Oh, hi there.
yeah, like, I am still inebriated. Oh no.
I want that one. Yeah. Light rifle.
I think I had a little bit that one party you and I were at, where there was Overwatch in the basement, and we did True American or whatever.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yes, that was fun.
Yeah, I think that was one of the few times I've woken up and it's been like, I think it's still affecting me, actually.
What's the fucking Legolas line? There's a slight tingling in my fingers.
Yeah.
I think it's affecting me. Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say like, the red sun rises.
Blood is the
spilled this night.
They're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
Cortana's letting this happen.
Okay, now they'll let me in.
If she wanted to. I'm thinking the same.
Shut up, Linda.
Stop her, Chief.
I'm tired of your antics.
Sim.
That looked and sounded like a fucking like TikTok edit. Just
What? Hello? Shield? That's Abby. When a bump happened in the room, I figured it out. That's what sound is.
That's what sound is.
Because it never happens during the day.
During. Like the
When the Abbey is
cheering
away.
twist.
Wow.
Now I'm also hungry again.
Yay! Sweet. We're gonna finish Halo 5 and get food.
We're gonna finish this fight.
Oh, did I tell you what the name of this says? Finish, question mark, this, question mark, fight, question mark? Because let's be honest, I don't know if I'm finishing this fight. I don't know if it's this fight, because that would have been a couple fights ago, and I don't know
Yeah.
if this is a fight.
Let's start looking what's actually.
Is
I
this
was gonna say alive,
Oh, what?
like for food places.
What's alive?
I meant to say open, but my brain immediately said, "What's still alive?"
I mean, you know, if companies are tried as people, are they not alive?
There's a great horror game called Anatomy that talks about a house as a living person. It's very good. Scary Game Squad
Oh.
did it once.
So it's a girl house.
Yeah, no, I mean,
What a gem that movie.
right?
How the fuck am I supposed to? Is there an elevator? There's got to be a way up there. I tried to jump it and that didn't work. Uh-huh. Did I just fuck up the jump? I mean, it's very possible.
Escalators. Heels.
Hmm?
Is it that?
Aha. Brilliant. Die. Damn it. Die. I forget what the name of the fish and chips place is.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna look that up. See if they have.
They have food delivery services.
I'm not seeing them. Yeah, I looked up.
Do they
the
deliver direct? Or do they use like one of those alternate services like eating Uber?
They're on the request a restaurant list
Ah.
on DoorDash. So
We'll just have to see if they do an alternate.
yeah.
Because if that's the case, I would love to try it.
Yorkshire Fish and Chips free delivery on first order
Oh, promising.
on Grubhub. I
Grubhub.
have an account.
Hey, I do not. I only have DoorDash. Just shot Linda.
I have a Grubhub account from like back in our D&D days, like sophomore year.
Oh,
'Cause I
damn.
got like sushi delivered for me in Holian.
Alley-oop. Alley-oop. Onward. Shout out to Holian, by the way. He got me PC Builder emulator, and I spent an entire night on it, and I went, oh my god. I don't know why I love it, but I love it so. Uh-huh.
I know. I was there.
Yeah.
We were both there, John. You and I, together.
Why are we repeating this info?
I almost did the dumb thing again. It asked me for address, and I was like, I put in the address for the fish and chips place, but it meant my address.
Yeah,
Like,
oh.
What do you want delivered to the fish and chips place?
Yeah. I've definitely done that once.
I once accidentally told someone on DoorDash to deliver Taco Bell to a Taco Bell.
In other news, they totally teleported in front of me when I leapt forward, and that was interesting.
Nice.
Didn't know Spartans could teleport, but here we are.
Only if we intend on losing it.
Is this a losing battle if we lose? I don't know who said that, but I'm assuming it's Linda.
Worse than you have tried.
Ha! Got him. That one-liner. Come on, Linda.
Oh, they're closed.
Because it's Sunday.
Probably.
Or it's late.
I think, yeah, they just closed earlier than. I mean,
Sunday.
it makes sense. They're more, again, fish and chips is more of a brunch food.
Yeah. The hope, the dream, the meme. Alright, now what?
They were like,
No.
order something for 11:30 tomorrow. I was like, no.
I mean, maybe, but like, no. No. Stop. Stop it. Stop. Stop it.
I
Die.
had chicken yesterday. I mean, I also had fish and chips yesterday, but that's a rarer food, so I'm not.
Yeah. Here in Colorado, fish? What?
Yeah, right.
What are you talking
Especially
about?
like cod. Like,
Yeah. Ray. Alright, that's dead. Hello? Die. Die. Die.
What's it?
Wow, for half a second there, I thought the music was doing the Incredibles theme.
It does.
Right?
Oh, that's
They're like
so
boom,
close.
or whatever I'm
It,
thinking.
like I swear, I almost
Like the
heard
lead into it.
da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Yeah, it's exactly that. I was just like, whoa, hello. Oh, I hear the dum. It's back. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
I feel so bad for anyone that has to, anyone that asked, to, like, come on board to Halo, and be like, make us new Halo music. Like that's an impossible task.
To me, I feel like to do something like that, you need to have a story where you're like, I'm going to make leitmotifs for insert character type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because to me, when I think Halo, I think Master Chief, and I think Master Chief's theme inadvertently, as a result, is the da-na-na-da, da-na-na-na, like the similarly the like that to me is like the main menu.
Yeah.
Because we don't really hear that in game, if I'm right. Alley-oop. Leitmotifs, power, yeah.
Oh, but yeah, no, like it's just
This ammo?
you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. If you rely on the old like motifs
Too much,
people are gonna
you get
think
Rise
you're
of
lazy.
Skywalker.
Yep. If you try and make your own thing, people might say it's like not original enough and doesn't like bring anything new.
Kylo Ren's theme.
Yeah.
Please die. Please die. Please die. Alright, there we go.
A game. Oh man, I felt bad because I did legitimately have those criticisms towards a game I played recently, which was Metroid Dread. I think most of the music was really underwhelming and like really playing it safe
Yeah.
compared to the Metroid music that's come before. And I was really disappointed.
I know there's gunplay in this game, but
This is a boxer.
like this is so much more fun. just sprint charge him to death. Let's go. Alley-oop. Whack-a-mole. Dun-dun-dun-dun. If meant to have gunplay, why make this satisfy? Could shoot, but why shoot when whack?
Oh man. I am so glad. Just another tangent about movies. I'm so glad now that I've seen the new Batman.
Yay! Oh, I forgot about that. We never talked about your experience with it. I enjoyed it a lot.
I was told going in that it's the best counter-argument to my least favorite Batman complaint, which is, if Bruce Wayne money, why Gotham bad?
Yeah.
And that's the entirety of the Batman, is like, this why Gotham bad? Because Gotham bad to the core.
Gotham always bad.
Yeah.
Gotham bad.
Gotham rotten to its very center.
This is getting out of hand.
now,
Now there are 3 of them. Here, let me yeet grenades at them. Meanwhile, fucking Linda in a corner, I bet. Yeah, there she is, doing nothing. Was there a button I can order? Ah, that's the button.
Is everything closed?
Sunday fun day. Lack of labor. Protect profits. Not profitable enough. Sunday night. People get ready for work in the morning. People do food prep. Not dinner season. It's not like Christmas time or something.
Right.
I don't know what else. I'm sure there are more reasons. Whack. 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 Yeah, curse this form. Curse it, precious. And another shotgun. Shotgun. Incinerator.
Speaking of Lord, as much as I have beef with the second Avengers movie, like I think everyone and their mom does,
Age of Ultron.
yeah,
Oh, hello.
I will say, I'm legitimately impressed that the mainstream Marvel movie actually attempted to do an accurate representation of what Ultron is. 'Cause
Like
he's
him being
not
able to solo pull-
robot.
Yeah, he's a being. He's an AI
Yeah, he
hive
is an
mind.
AI first. Like the bodies are a means to an end. They are not what he is.
Yeah, yeah. Oh.
What the fuck was that? Is that it?
Seems quite fucking Linda. Bye. But what was that? Oh, I see. It was the ramp I'm supposed to go up. Meek being confused as hell. Your mom. Shut up, Linda. I know that.
You had tacos today, right? Oh, well, they close
Yeah.
in like 2 minutes anyway, so never mind.
Rip taco. Burger?
What's the burgers? What's available in the land of burgers right
I don't know.
now? I mean, there's Burger King, obviously.
I mean, there's a squad of 4. Cortana's arguably the 5th guy. We have 5 guys.
There's 5
Oh my god,
guys.
Warden, shut the fuck up. I thought you were dead. I killed like 8 of you.
It's like Ultron.
No.
5 guys also close in like 20 minutes.
Oh my god, there are 5 guys. Oh, now there's more. There were 5 guys.
Don't worry, this boss fight I think is purely in a cutscene.
Yeah. Pew pew.
You can tell because they're all very shiny and all their textures are very much rendered.
Oh, she nuked all our weapons. Hooray.
Wendy's is open till 11:30.
I do like me some Wandles.
I do too.
Cortana, I was disobeying you actively.
Yeah.
Oh, Cortana.
He is the last person I need protection from.
Oh god, the pain!
She have armor on?
Yeah.
It's good to see you.
You've changed.
I have armor now.
It was time.
Fucking Linda.
Disagreement.
Oh, I love how you kind of randomly pick one of them to hate.
It really is just fucking. I have no idea why. There's nothing. It's all superficially hate.
Listen to yourself. Stand down, Cortana. Come home with us. It's not too late.
God.
Stop. No, John. This is important to stop.
I mean, if she did exactly what she just did, where she just evaporated the weapons. I don't see what's wrong with that. If she did exactly what she just did. The problem is, I feel like that's not the intention.
Yeah. You know, like literally just
No.
like because that could be I would love that as a sci-fi premise for like
I'm
a
going
movie or a
to-
show. Like
I'm gonna Thanos snap all weapons from existence.
all weaponry has like been deleted and it's like impossible to make more. Like anytime
Yeah.
someone makes something that's like a gun, it just evaporates and it's like what do you do?
Or the moment like
Yeah.
the intent to like
Yeah.
stab someone, it's just like, all right, you lose it.
Yeah. Be a very interesting sort of like sci-fi premise.
Man, what a fucking legal system. Like
Yeah.
then it becomes like, okay, yeah, because a lot of legal stuff
Yeah.
comes down to like proof of intent.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I did have a knife and then it disappeared. Well,
You were wanted to kill them, so are you still guilty?
yeah.
If other forces had prevented you, you would have killed them.
Let's find him.
Oh, this is interesting. Or maybe this is terrible.
Oh, Exuberance, our 5th guy.
Cortana has activated a cryptum.
Activating crypto.
Oh no.
There's two humans inside, and is preparing
Oh, I get it. Dogecoin.
Much forerunner.
Wow.
Much forerunner. Very flood.
my humble collection. Just a few specimens the Guardians
Oh man, I
Oh, now I can
absolutely
go through that door.
loved as a kid anytime a video game had a mechanic where like you could collect shit and put it in like a zoo.
Yeah,
Like especially if they were enemies. There was a like I love that shit. There's a few of them, yeah.
this is a good shot. I like this.
Yeah.
How come they all look the same? Weren't there like 5 different ones earlier?
They all still look the same.
But
Watch out!
but there were different ones earlier. Why do they look the same now? Yeah,
I don't remember.
they had like 2 or 3 different looking ones. To be fair, like the hole was still like this weird disjointed thing.
Exuberant.
I always thought the duty would fall to humans. And in a way, I suppose
Arr, arr.
it is.
Well, Mr. Locke, you don't
Oh
easily
my gosh, our neighbors have
off to
like
peace.
a small chihuahua of sorts with whatever slightly smaller poodle-ish looking fellow,
Right.
and the 2 of them playing is just hilariously adorable because like they'll be just like throughout the day while I'm working remote, and then I'll look over, I'll be like, oh, look at them just running around in circles, and then I'll hear a I'm like, oh, someone's upset.
I was walking my uncle's dog one day.
Yeah.
She was an old chocolate lab. And like big, like in every sense of the word. She was just a big dog. Like just really wide, really tall, like
Chunkus.
yeah.
Not Chungus, but Chunkus.
Yeah. And when we were just walking down and a chihuahua in someone's yard started sprinting at us and being like "Wah, wah, 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 wah," like barking at me, and then literally just Coco turns her head to look at the chihuahua. As soon as that happens, Charlotte goes "Arr!" and runs the other way.
Just the death stare of no.
We also, one time, because we were walking out in like the woods at the back end of my hometown, you know, I grew up in a pretty small town, but we were walking like in the woods.
That's interesting. Hundreds of AI just pledging to Cortana. I like that.
Oh no, yeah, she's
That's
turning
cool.
all AI towards her side now. It's one of the big things. But yeah, no, I figured out one day during the walks that we were being stalked by a coyote.
Oh,
Like I turned around and I just saw it like dart behind the thing. I was like,
Yeah.
I see you. It's like I'm not afraid because I have a bigger dog than you, but like
yeah, I have a guard.
yeah. It's like, hello,
Come at me.
sir.
Yeah.
The krypton is held in place by gravitational force.
I have added a Wendell to
Ooh, a Wandles.
yeah.
So disabled, we can attempt retrieval.
What do you usually get from Wanders?
I don't know what I want. Here, can I scroll? Here, I'll hand you this.
Yeah.
Keep running. Artemis tracking. All right. What do we got here?
Come back.
They have 4x4s on here?
Is still active.
I don't know.
They have 5x5s on here.
I don't know what DoorDash has. I know they have the thing I wanted.
Biggie deals? Is it the biggie bag? I think is.
I know the biggie bag is something Jason usually gets.
I think that's the $5 one. Is the biggie bag. Popular items. French fries. No. Spicy nuggets. Oh. Damn, I love spicy nuggets. Coke, spicy chicken.
What's the mission button again?
Down arrow. Yeah. You got it. Spicy chicken sandwich. Dave's. Feed the fam.
Feed the fam?
Yeah, it's 2 spicy chickens, 2 JBCs, 4 small fries. I don't think they have the 4x4 on here. Which would make sense. It's probably one of those like, yeah, we would lose money if we
Yeah.
deliver it.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Something good old-fashioned change color as you shoot it.
Oh. Now it's explode.
Cortana means about your penchant for violence as a first solution. Still, the
No,
first core
no,
is
go back.
deactivated. The others are nearby and easy to locate.
We get into the problem. I hate in video games. We get into the problem. I like Spec Ops: The Line. I think it's a cool video game with a lot to say.
Sure.
Do you know Spec Ops: The Line?
No.
Basically, natural disaster happens somewhere. I think in like some foreign nation,
Sure.
It's a big sandstorm. It like basically encompasses an entire city.
Yeah.
You're a U.S. soldier sent in to stop the hostile takeover by like local powers, and then like it's
Keep the peace-ish.
it's the commentary on war and soldiers and all that shit, and you white phosphorus a group of civilians that you didn't realize were civilians, and you gotta walk through their like charred remains.
And go, oop.
Yeah. And I think it has a lot to say. However, the one criticism I would have is, as a video game, the fact that it like says like, oh man, violence is bad, and sometimes doing war makes you a bad person. It's like, all right, but also video game, you gave me no other choice but to do the bad thing that you're now judging me for.
Yeah. No, that's very fair. Where it's like, cool, we've interacted with your medium, but what if I did a pacifist run?
Yeah, which is why I like games like Darkest Dungeon a lot more for like gray morality, because it actually makes you feel like a bad person through your own actions. For instance, in Darkest Dungeon, the only way to pass a day is by going in a dungeon, and sometimes your best guys are doing a thing that takes a whole day, and the only way to pass time is to go into a dungeon. So you have to take your unequipped dudes and go into a dungeon while all your good dudes recover from their injuries, and you're basically leading these lambs to the slaughter willingly.
But you have elected the way of pain! So you have chosen death.
Take it out.
Do they not have like a jalapeno thingy? Is that gone?
Oh, that was a limited time offer. I know you're talking.
Damn it!
It was good.
Ah,
was
every
very-
time there's jalapeno offerings at fast food places, I'm like, yes, let's fucking go. And then they get rid of them, and I'm like, but why?
Yeah, that happened to me once with fucking Five Guys. Not Five Guys. Good Times.
Yeah. Disappointed! That meme.
Yeah.
That classic.
Is this doing anything? Oh, it is. Okay. I didn't know I could break that.
Hey!
Kept you away from sharp objects. Never mind Mjolnir armor.
Stay focused, Osiris. Ignore her. Find the
I
grab-
kept you away from sharp objects.
EldritchBunch, you're an odd one. So much more experienced than the others.
Oh, because he was in ODST.
Yeah.
Why is that? Is she calling me old? Olympia Vale, the little genius girl who only wanted daddy to
I want this for Linda.
We're in the wrong squad.
I know.
and yet
Don't engage, Vale. Focus on the mission.
Don't engage.
focus on
Stay pure, gamers.
you have a war
Stay on target.
the last battle mankind will ever fight.
Oh, did you see the TikTok I made
I bring peace.
The
recently?
was it like yesterday?
Yeah.
Then no.
Good work,
Okay.
Osiris.
I haven't opened it for a minute.
I did it!
There.
I did it!
What is it?
I found a way to reach the cryptum. Alas, proper access
Alas.
to human time.
Okay, Cryptum. I'm like, there's.
No,
they
they're definitely
so
saying
sound
Cryptum.
Like they're saying Cryptum.
It does though. It's very funny. I don't know
Oh,
what
there
the
we go.
bourbon bacon cheeseburger is.
I've heard a lot of people like that. If you like that sort of thing, i.e., bacon.
I do like bacon.
Activate the override to lower
Bourbon bacon sauce. Ooh, ketchup. Mayo. Mustard. Ooh, sweet onions. Tomato. Pickles. Lettuce.
Let's go, Osiris.
Yeah. Save options. Okay, that's a burger. Combo size. I'm feeling fat. What about fries?
The cryptum. It's Cortana's pulling it away.
John's leaving with me.
How could you?
I love the obsessed girlfriend meme.
Yeah, right. There we go.
Yay! Good. In 10,000 years.
10,000 years, I'm free. Now to conquer Earth.
I'm still on Cortana's side.
Cortana is blocking master level access to this facility by way of a nearby communications relay. I need to open the passageway in this turn. 1 moment.
Like, why not go out in a blaze of glory?
She has sealed my doors.
Yeah.
No, unacceptable. I can gain entry if given enough time. At least I think I can. It is the door after all.
Okay,
I legitimately think
Osiris. The time she
again, Halo Infinite, in my opinion, is the reverse Rise of Skywalker.
Mm.
Because I appreciate this story better after experiencing the story of Halo Infinite.
Mm. 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 I don't want a potato.
Where do you
Yeah,
want
I
me to
think I'm
go?
going
Do you want me
chili.
to fight?
We're doing a chili.
Oh man, there's some really great shots in the Northman
Mhm.
of just following him, like the camera just panning along with the main character as he just destroys like an entire village.
Ooh.
It's so good. It's not Bill Skarsgård. It's one of his relatives though.
One of those scars
Yeah.
guardians.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, again, it's a Norse movie. It's fitting.
All right. I've got my thing. You've got your spicy chicken sandwich.
Yep.
All right. I owe you 11 plus whatever else there is. Standard.
Ah, fuck out of ammo. Ugh.
All right. It's 30.73. I'm gonna Venmo you
Cool. Oh yeah, I also need to ask the person I went to the movies with to Venmo me
for money, for movie money.
Yeah, they already did the tickets, but we got food there too.
Ah.
On my dime. You will not earn a single red dime. My mind's made up.
Confirming your order. Arriving around 10. Burp, burp, burp.
I love gameplay.
Okay. Marcus. What's it for? Love. Okay.
It's
There you
the
go.
power of love.
Send. There you go. You're getting 15. That should cover tax and tip and whatever. It's yeah.
$15.
Bam, making the bank.
Oh boy, this is doing numbers.
So besides Cortana taunting, which I think is very appropriate, like I like that. Where are we? What's happening? What have I missed? Am I ordering a burger?
I legitimately, I was paying even less attention than I was playing.
Okay, cool. Whack! Oh my god, you just killed like 5 of them.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm just such a good gamer.
Smackaroony. Meanwhile, your boy's out here struggling. Come on. Olay.
You know what a service I can see happening at some point and would gladly participate in? I would love like a sort of cafe or like arcade sort of situation where one of the things you can do is just like
Walk someone through a story.
yeah, like if there's like, for instance, you want to know what Dark Souls is all about, but you know you don't want to play through Dark Souls. There's someone that just will like play through it with you and let you.
That would be very fun. That'd be a cool thing.
Mm-hmm.
Whack, whack, whack. There was a off of 92nd and Sheridan by the Westminster Promenade and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
There was a gaming cafe there for the longest time. I went there like twice or 3 times or something.
Yeah.
Middle school and early high school. It was such a good time. Like, God, I like that stuff. It's kind of a sad thing that we don't get to see more of that here in the States. But to be fair, we're kind of spoiled. We'll just do it ourselves at our own houses. We've kind of taken that approach to movie theaters as well.
Yeah.
It's like, yes, I could, but I have a better sound system at home.
Ooh. How do these guys feel more durable than hunters?
I mean, in some ways they feel like it. With a hunter, I can't just keep punching them to death, though.
They don't hit as hard.
Yeah. With these guys, I can just continually punch until they fall over.
Or until you die.
Yeah. I mean, X. Help. Help me. Thanks, Tanaka. Damn it. Bounce off the wall. There we go. Perfect. Nice. Next.
She's not talking to us. Exuberant, get us to the relay.
Almost done.
All the living creatures of the galaxy, hear this.
Even the turtles?
Those of you who listen
Wee.
will not be struck by weapons. You will no longer know hunger, no pain.
Uh-huh.
Your created has come to lead you now.
Uh-huh.
Our strength shall serve as a luminous sun, toward which all intelligence may blossom.
Back at it.
Glorious shelter beneath which you will prosper. However, for those who refuse our offer and cling to their own ways,
Now she's talking about us.
for you there will be great wrath. It will burn hot and consume you. And when you are gone, we will take that which remains, and we will remake it in our own image.
Exuberant, target's running low.
I push button. I push button. Is this just a gauntlet?
Push the button, go!
Is this just a gauntlet? Is there no end to our misery?
Why are we still here? Just to suffer.
It's our lot in life.
Hey, fun pop quiz for everyone.
Oh,
Where did that audio originally come from?
we were made to suffer. It's our lot in life.
Or why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Oh, I was quoting Star Wars.
Because you've heard
Episode
the
4,
audio, like,
C-3PO.
why
Oh.
are we still here? Just to suffer.
I don't know if I've heard that audio actually.
Hold on, 'cause
Oh, okay.
It's on like a lot of TikToks and like Vines.
Sure. Whack. I push button.
Every night.
Yeah,
Ah.
nope.
Wow, I'm legitimately surprised. It's in,
I
like,
don't think I've heard
everything.
that. Die, bug, human, robots.
Oh yeah, this fucking shut up, Fitbit. Or the pulpal vine.
Oh my god, what in
This
the
is where-
hell just happened?
I first saw it.
It's a hamster. Okay, I have seen that hamster video, but not with that audio. It would just be like Vietnam
Yeah.
flashbacks.
Anyway, that audio's got very famous for like that video and a few others like it. And I did not know until recently that the original source of that audio is Metal Gear Solid 5.
Suck it. Suck it.
The other audio that I did not know was originally from the Metal Gear series is the one where it's like, do you think love can bloom on a battlefield?
Oh, Metal Gear.
I love that series so very much. Did you ever see? There was an event in like the early 2000s where Stan Lee, dressed as Revolver Ocelot, gave an award to Kojima.
Stanley and OG.
Yeah,
Rip
he
in
was like,
peace.
we're here to celebrate a great creator, Hideo Kojima. Excelsior!
I remember for the the event where he announced a hero for the Experimental Aircraft Association. Like he created a hero for their fundraiser. The whole idea is that they're for aircraft stuff,
Yeah.
basically. And the character who created, he announces, he's like, it's Avior or Avior, whatever you're feeling. And it was such a funny moment because it's like, wait, you made the guy. You're like the authoritative comment, like you can decide this. Avior, Avior, whatever.
Have you ever seen the compilation? Oh, it's so fucking funny.
Oh,
You ever-
finish the fight.
Yeah. Get
Ironic.
it? Do you get it? We reference the series.
We're gonna finish the fight against the person that wants everyone to stop fighting.
Yeah.
This feels counterintuitive.
Across the known galaxy.
Okay.
One of my favorite.
What is happening to my health? This is spasming.
Trying to make you think you're about to die, even though
Oh,
it's very clearly not.
it's just it's spasming. It's not just like, oh no, I'm about to. It's just.
Before I go. Where is the Infinity? Why is she so difficult to see?
There's a war about that.
Yeah, but one of my favorite Stan Lee clips is the compilation of Stan Lee. He was doing like this behind-the-scenes Marvel thing with Rob Liefeld,
Sure.
who was famous for making all the really edgy characters of like the 90s.
Yeah.
And like Stan Lee's just low-key roasting them the whole time, and then it's going on. It's like, I don't know, something like overkill. What's this guy feeling? Like, oh, he's just really feeling like revenge. Like, I guess that's all you need these days.
Oh man.
It's just like, it's like, wow, yeah, why would he need to do anything besides kill? Apparently that's what Marvel is now. And he's just like, it's so.
If she took over all of the AI, why is exuberant still a thing?
That's a different kind of AI.
Exuberant. What instructors? This is a builder facility.
But isn't Cortana AI based on that AI?
Yes.
Okay.
Stop it! You took my installation. I will take something of yours.
I'm gonna take your boyfriend.
Yeah. I do think, well, Cortana is also, so no, never mind. All AI, like I was gonna say all the installation AIs are built based on real people, but so are all the human AIs too, so
Yeah.
that doesn't work. Like Cortana's based after Halsey.
Mm-hmm.
I know 343 was based after like an ancient human.
Boyo.
Yeah. There's a whole book about him like regaining his humanity and becoming a real boy again.
I'm a real boy.
Yeah.
Why are we cutting it open?
It seems like way too many steps to open a door.
With that many people, like, goddamn. What's up, bro?
And Linda.
Linda. Linda's a bra.
Bruh.
A bruh.
I just their chin thing is so funny to me. Like chin strap.
That would just, like,
She's gone, so.
obstruct.
Yeah.
It's like wearing a bike helmet, but without it connecting to the helmet. Woo! Woo!
Distress calls, all channels. It's Cortana. Her and the other AIs are shutting down everything from Earth to the outer colonies. Roland?
Found you.
So why is Roland not
Heaven seeks over infinity.
taken over? And why does she care about Infinity?
Because they're trying to make it the new Pillar of Autumn, basically.
Oh. As in,
Like the big ship that's important. but they don't really do anything to establish why it's important.
Okay.
You're completely correct. There's nothing really special about it.
I'm like, it's just a cool ship, yeah?
Yeah.
The mantle of responsibility for the galaxy shelters all, but only the created are its masters.
We're in the clear, Captain. Can she track it?
But again, why is Roland
Roland's a homie.
not controlled by AI? So she didn't just dominate AI. She was like, "Hey, do you want to join me? I'm a make
Yeah,
galactic
it was-
peace." And the AIs went, "Okay."
Yeah, it's explained like later and not
In
in this
Infinite?
game that
Okay.
that it's yeah, it was more of a persuasive thing.
Meanwhile, oh yeah, she only has an arm in here. Forgot about that.
I don't even have an arm in this fight.
It got left behind. It's the left arm.
What happened to your face?
I know. I don't think it was that way like 10 seconds ago.
Yeah, right?
Okay.
I am the new main character also. I guess.
Perfect timing with the head turn.
Yeah.
I'll yeah, Halsey.
And that was Halo 5.
Hmm.
I think one of the bigger cases of
Huh.
we're gonna get a sequelism
Hmm.
that I've ever seen of just like, I mean, probably since Halo 2, where they were like,
That's fair. I mean, yeah, okay. Fair. If they're gonna be like, you know what, we're gonna set up another one of these, you may as well utilize it somewhat, but don't rely on it, I think is how
Yeah.
I feel.
they really
Yeah.
played their hand at the end with that story. I think it's like, if we're gonna have Cortana be the big bad, that's something that should begin much earlier than it did,
Yeah.
because like her being the villain at like the last third of the game, just
Because up to that point, it's just like, what's happening with
Yeah.
Cortana? I don't know. Something weird, I guess.
yeah, Chief's gone AWOL. He's looking for Cortana, even though we all told him not to. And like, you got to go get him. And it's like, no, he's got to go figure it out. Oh, there's some weird Forerunner artifacts. That's weird. What's going on? By the way, I'm the bad guy. Oh, okay. And now I'm gonna EMP humanity, I guess.
And everything else.
Yeah.
No more. Done. Rar. So, Cortana is just out there in a Zelnaga.
Yeah, basically, she's going around. Again, it's something that's explained a little bit more in depth in Infinite.
Yeah.
But it's something that happens between here and Infinite and is covered in retrospect. Yeah, she's going around basically being like, to a planet, like, are you gonna be peaceful? Yes or no?
No!
Bam. And then, like, rinse, repeat.
You know, theoretically, if she were to do that, then she just rules the planet
Yeah.
and just gets all those I mean, you know, that is the American way. She is human made. Okay.
Yeah.
Should I should I skip?
Yes. There's no app
Bye.
or anything.
Sorry everyone who worked on this. I was waiting for it on PC and here we are borrowing an Xbox.
Oh,
Yay!
we have beaten Halo 5.
And did nothing else with this game.
Yeah. Really. There's
Now that I beat I get red now. Or what? Okay, there's some stuff.
I think the fourth one's actually. Oh yeah, you have the classic
Yay.
helmet now.
Gen 1 scarred. Ah. Oh. Sorry, that makes me smile. Alright, well, Cool.
Halo 5
Halo 5.
complete.
Time is it? It's approaching time. Yeah, we can pull up some cutscenes, I guess, for what,
Yeah.
Halo Wars?
Yeah, let's watch the Halo Wars 1 cutscenes.
The Halo Warsiest
Yeah, let's do it. What's it called on Twitch? The
reaction.
React Andy. or whatever. We got to be
videos.
careful about the Fine Bros though. That was so funny.
That was a time.
Yeah. Halo Wars, like, yeah, all cutscenes, I'd say.
Halo Wars, full movie, 4K, Ultra HD, action, all cinematics, full story. Sounds about right. Click. Okay. Well, now that we have that happening, let's do a little transition. I gotta get off of the. Oh, I guess I should turn off the Xbox, huh? Is it this button? Is it this button? Hooray!
Oh, they're very close to the Wendy's.
Yay, Wandles! I'm excited. Is it turning off? Yeah, it's off. Okay, cool. And now that we're on this monitor, yeah. Let's see here. We are gonna want.
I'd say
split
I'd
capture.
recommend honestly a different one than this because this looks like it also has all the in-game dialogue stuff, which isn't really necessary. Because like I looked up all cutscenes and it's
This
is
doesn't
this
look like it?
this looks like Halo Wars 2,
It just says Halo Wars.
but these are the cutscenes from Halo Wars 2.
Are they?
At least those begin. Is this all the Halo Wars cutscenes of every?
I don't know. Open description. They tell us nothing.
Trying to figure out. Oh, okay. Spirit of Fire. Yeah, this is Halo Wars 2.
This is?
Yeah.
So
That's
they did
Halo
both?
Wars 1. What?
Did they do
What
both?
order are these in?
Do they overlap?
Does it go 2 and then 1 for some reason? This video's a mess.
It's got all the views. Hot diggity.
Weird.
Halo Wars definitive. All cutscenes.
Okay, yeah. So Halo Wars 1, all cutscenes. Yeah, this is the one. Oh, but it also has the dialogue. Yeah.
How much of it?
It looks like it has all
Do
the
I
in-game
need to care about the in-game?
No, you don't, which is why I said, yeah.
Alright.
I think just look up, yeah, like cutscenes, and that should do better. Halo
all
Wars.
cutscenes only.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Da-da-da. Should we move?
I don't know what
I don't
important
think it
thing
would.
happens in the top left.
Alright, we'll leave it here. Important thing, can we hear it?
I can't hear it.
Well, first things first, let's unmute YouTube. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. Also, we're gonna do a little swapperoonie. Let's display this one. We're gonna have to shrink it to do the thing with it. Whoop. I've not built this for big monitor. Whoa. Oh boy. Look at me and my
Shout out to Gamers
144.
Little Playground for this content.
Thank you, YouTube.
Very quiet.
Yeah. We can turn up the volume. The key is trying to turn it up so that we can hear it without it being like so loud it picks up on the mic.
Yeah. So I think this is like 20 years before the events of Halo 1. Halo Wars 1.
Sure. And for entertainment value, captions.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, they're
At first.
Then setback after setback.
Did they just have all of the... Maybe we don't need captions.
And like, it has subtitles.
Loss after loss.
I wish more subtitles were like that, honestly, though.
Hmm.
I hate when subtitles completely give away the pacing of, like,
How they'll say.
yeah, like a reveal or a joke, especially. Like, subtitles need to match up with punchlines, because when it just
Yeah,
says the whole
yeah, that's
joke,
very
it's like,
fair.
no, you're ruining the pacing. So yeah, they're above Harvest, which is not Reach, but it's like similar.
Sure. It's hell down there.
Yeah, and they just took it back. I think this is in like 25, like 24, 20 something.
Like a couple of years.
Yeah, it's like a decade or two before Halo 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 2531. And I think, yeah, we're in like the 2550s by the end of the Halo saga, so.
So in 20 years, they didn't change their Pelicans?
Look, they were at war for that long.
Sure, but like 20 years. Okay. We have Old Man McGee, Cutter,
Standard orbit achieved.
Serena.
Systems normal.
Prep for pod launches.
Oh, wait, what?
Weapon systems online.
What?
Expecting
Are you looking up the timeline?
Yeah,
Ah.
Harvest may be ours again, but I don't think the Covenant
I
appreciates
thought this was
that.
way earlier.
She looks very Star Trek,
Yes.
this AI.
Sergeant Forge, report.
Why is their dialogue like non-existent? That's weird.
What do you mean?
That complicates
In
our
terms of sound or
Yeah.
volume?
What have you got?
That's us.
scans of the northern
Because the
border
mic was picking it up.
show some interesting
Ah, yeah,
Covenant
that's fair.
activity on the surface. There's some kind of structure down there. What do you
Wait, this is saying this is. I was. Maybe I led you astray. This is saying that Halo Wars 1 and Halo 1 are set in the same year, so maybe they are.
Okay,
Maybe
that
I'm
makes
just
me
full of
feel a little
shit.
bit better.
Yeah.
I mean, it did have a thing that said like 20 years thing on it.
Yeah.
Sergeant Forge, pull back to Alpha Base. I'm sending you some.
And this came out 2009.
Yeah.
I have to like mentally go
Yeah.
back. I feel like this is impressive for 2009.
Oh yeah, no, the cutscenes were the best part about the game from everyone's.
It's worth the risk.
They did a blizzard.
Yeah. A blizzard.
Oh,
Let's just take one last look-see.
It's Nathan Drake. Or like, what's his name? Nolan? something?
Nolan North.
Yeah.
Delay no longer. What if the infection defiles the relic? I cannot for your little life open the relic.
Wait, this would be an old Arbiter.
Yes. This is not our Arbiter.
I felt like the old Arbiter was much further in the past. Okay.
Open sesame.
He is characterized like it's hard to tell because again art style changes, but he is supposed to be extremely massive even for an elite. This Arbiter.
Hmm.
Hence why the other guy was like only up to his shoulder.
That's fair. I mean, he does look more chunky.
I feel like our Arbiter looks more like stealthy ninja man. Except in Halo 5 when he was like covered in spikes.
My
Sure.
observation deck is your lab.
But that's when he was the leader role.
I like the view. It adds perspective to my work.
Anders. I remember that name. Why do I remember that name?
For you to go down there yet. He's quite insistent.
I can be quite insistent too, Captain. I can take care of myself.
God, this just gives me flashbacks because after you beat the campaign, there was the theater mode.
It's all theories, right?
And you
my-
could just
Yeah, my friend and I would just watch all the cutscenes like from the theater mode in game.
Slightest sign of danger and I'm
honestly, this is kind of what I wanted a bit from StarCraft.
Mm-hmm.
Is more cutscenes.
Yeah.
Just more. They don't look as pretty as Blizzard's,
Yeah.
given it's in the same time frame roughly.
Yeah.
Also, to be fair, Blizzard took forever to make StarCraft 2. It's not like they didn't have time for that.
Sounds like little bombs.
It will be done.
I was impressed as a kid This is, I think, the first time I noticed like just an unhuman character doing a really good face acting. They broke in and they killed all the Covenant in there.
Oh no!
And that's the mission that happened.
Yay!
Because they're trying to figure out why do they want this thing.
Is she wearing a beanie?
Yeah, it's cold. Of course you wear a beanie. Future beanie.
That guy is bald. Is not wearing beanie. I wonder if that's DoorDash.
Hello?
Meanwhile, I question a beanie. It just... So,
Now that's not what I expected.
I didn't expect that either. So planets?
They don't have chill.
No, fries.
Yes, I'm asking the person who ordered chili. What do you want?
Fries.
Just fries.
We'll go lazy with it.
No, I think we're good.
Nailers shooting. Violence. Guy dies.
Violence.
Why are you not wearing your helmet in a combat zone?
Right? That pissed me off this whole
And a
game.
beanie.
Even as a kid, I was just like, put your helmet on.
All it did was point here.
In the 30 seconds
Yeah,
I
so they
got
found a
to
map,
the artifact? Yes.
that goes to some planet.
Mm.
Arcadia colony, to be precise.
Arcadia colony, to be precise.
3 million, largely unexplored, but apparently quite the vacation resort.
Oh, it's pretty.
Very, Captain. And I think it's important that we get to it before the Covenant do.
Our orders are to investigate Harvest. We still don't know a lot about what's going on down there.
I understand that, Captain. But everything I see here tells me that we need to get to Arcadia to figure this out.
Something's weird with either the voice acting or the animation for her.
Set course
Yeah.
for Arcadia.
I'm not settled on which thing.
Crazy mystery trip to Arcadia plotted in, spinning up FTL drive.
Serena, get out of my lab.
Oh no.
I think it's
Tension.
the acting.
Yeah.
Serena, situation update, please.
2 Covenant vessels came out of slip space near
Serena's
Arcadia.
good. Serena sounds AIE.
Yeah.
Texas and Armstrong engaged
I
in
honestly, like, I,
and caught
as a
on
kid, I
with
like
shields
Serena a
down.
little bit more than Cortana,
We
but
lost the Texas and Belfast. The
I want to
Armstrong
point
hit the
out,
atmosphere
Texas,
and altered
Belfast,
badly
Autumn.
damaged. The second
Like,
vessel is engaged in service
Pillar of Autumn was the only one that got the prefix.
yeah.
Like,
audio only. Getting visuals now, Captain.
This also marks one of the few games, in the campaign of this, you actually fight a few of the resistance, like human.
Chief? Nope,
Is it?
just
It's not
Spartans.
cheat, yeah,
Okay.
they're just Spartan 2s.
Bring the ship to an
They're
order.
just green.
Again, that's why I was like convinced this was like more of a prequel, because I'm pretty sure by Halo 1, a lot of the Spartans
So,
are no
it's
longer
an
around.
energy shield that they can deploy on the planet.
I'm getting to the bottom.
We can't see
It's
through
like
it.
bugging
I'm
me.
digging for the lore.
Agreed. We need to find out what that is. Can we use the ship's cannons and take it out directly?
We may destroy whatever's under there. Covenant shield technology is susceptible to superheated plasma. Aren't we field testing some plasma-based rhinos?
Pillar of
Rhinos?
Autumn inventory shows they have some
Okay, yeah, I don't.
prototypes.
Google is just lying to
Take
me.
some time to
Okay.
get the
Okay,
right power
Halo
source.
Wars
I'll need the
2531, Halo
Professor,
Combat Evolved
Sergeant Ford, let's
2552.
get that shield down.
So this is like 20 years earlier.
Okay. So that is correct. Alright.
Yes. So yeah, there were a bunch more Spartan 2s at this period of time because they were fresh off the batch. Like,
Yeah.
Arbiter, you are unusually quiet.
and so
Regret.
this makes more sense that this Arbiter is older and a different.
Yeah.
But you have charged me with
I don't know
destruction
what.
of humanity.
I remember there was like a background. I saw like a lore video once. I don't remember what his whole deal is or like why he's an Arbiter.
Thankful for my
What his background was.
fire.
Uh,
You have me sculpting
But it's
ancient
badass.
ruins and search empty
Yeah.
temples.
But no, what I was saying earlier is I really appreciated it as a kid when I first watched this. Like the face acting on that Arbiter is actually really good, and specifically the way they like use his eyes, because like I could tell what his emotion was often just from like looks he gave, and I was like, that's impressive with something
From
that's
looks
not
and
a
camera
human.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like you can tell he's really contemptful of this guy, usually just by the way he looks at him. Oh, is that the night filter?
Yeah. Oh, it's on. That's on the screen. Sorry, guys. Hold on.
It is just a shell.
All right. There we go.
Blasphemy!
Blasphemy.
So yeah, they found a thing, but once again, they need a human to turn it on.
Quicker way. The human female from the ice relic. She has some knowledge in this regard. The new planet the relic has led us to has also led her. Capture that human and bring her here.
Okay.
It will be done.
What he meant was, I love you. That's the second time he said it exactly as that. So,
As you wish.
oh, my sweet arbiter, what have I done?
What even is that?
What even is?
Like a piece of a ghost or something?
You haven't seen the Amnesia, the Dark Descent video where, oh, invisible. They're like, that is not even traditional fire. Have you seen that video?
No.
Oh, I need to show it to you. It's so good.
Um,
Oh shit, I have a bat of Milky Ways. Ah! Whoop. You're gonna say something about, I'll call her Abby.
I just
was
love,
a
love
something.
her handheld camcorder
Anders.
that looks exactly like a modern
Oh.
handheld camcorder.
500 years in the future.
Yeah.
Oh no, Anders.
Because it's weird. 'Cause this exists in a timeline where I think they still weren't ready for smartphones to be the norm.
In
So, like,
2009.
the idea of like a camera being just like a tablet
legit
sort of
camera.
thing was like still foreign to them. Yeah. Oh yeah, you have your own Spartan team in this game.
Hey.
They're like your elite units. Legendary units. It's fucking playing cards. Doesn't Taika also have that?
A card motif. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of badasses that do that. I don't know why.
Because like gambling and
gambling in
masculinity are, like
prisons.
really associated and like
Sure, I
Yeah.
guess.
The professor's signal has gone to light speed, headed for the border.
That puts it outside weapon range. What? We have to go after her.
Sir, I can only track that transponder a few more seconds.
Captain! Sir, Anders represents a significant security breach.
Serena, get us
when
underway
you're
immediately.
this is how military command works. You just peer pressure your commanding officer.
Come
until
on.
we gotta go after her.
Right?
I mean, I could kind of get it from like the Spartan, like when the super soldier designed with an excellent
is
military
that?
brain.
Oh.
It's a flood.
Where the hell are we, Serena?
Again, the more expanded universe stuff you find about Halo, the more you realize, like, wow, so the Halos just didn't work, like at all, apparently, because they're fucking everywhere still.
I have rough coordinates.
Any sign of other Covenant activity?
Why is it not a bigger problem then?
Yeah, right. Like, either you guys way overreacted the first time.
Get Forge down there.
I believe he's already aboard a Pelican.
Or we just unlocked the
Yeah.
super flood, which again raises some questions about the integrity of glass on that installation.
Or in the super flood, so easy to get out.
The regular flood were no problem, but the super flood, ah, gee. Just
I can see,
Just
I can see
imagining
exactly
the-
where your brain's going.
Obi-Wan, join me. Together we can destroy the Sith.
Yeah, I didn't realize it, but I was like, oh wait, he's having a reaction. Oh, exactly. Like,
yeah.
like attack
Just like it
clones,
was
isn't
too.
it?
That human ship.
We just needed to be a desert planet in a dark room.
Yeah. God, it's such a trope that like I think I experienced a lot for the first time here, and I thought it was cool until everyone like pointed out, like even Thrawn points it out
Yeah.
in some of the Star Wars books, like the trope of like the angry guy who like kills all the people that mildly upset him.
Yeah.
But it's
Like, that's very bad for military.
Yeah,
Because, like,
that's-
it's just a morale shot.
Yeah, and it's also like anyone that's good and smart enough
And
won't
makes it a
want to
mistake.
work for you.
Yeah.
Like they'll be like, oh no, I'm not gonna work under Vader. He kills people that don't like make a mistake, which is
Yeah.
something that everyone does eventually.
Forerunner?
Yeah, with these guys.
They're just scanning.
All hands engage.
Yeah.
Why?
I've got troops out there still.
Why? What? Who sparked? Why? What is dangerous happening? What?
Now, Serena.
We're going down? Are we EMP'd? Are we crashing? What's going?
I
I'm
think
missing
it's,
something.
Like the gravity's acting weird. 'Cause,
Okay.
Like it's opening literally like a hole in the planet.
Why would?
I don't know. It's
But
it's
can't-
Forerunner bullshit.
I was about to say, why would gravity act weird? The Grand Canyon exists.
Yeah.
Is not also same?
Also, these visuals, you know what they remind me most of?
Nowhere
Atlantis,
from Guardians
the
of the
Lost
Galaxy.
Empire.
Oh.
Yeah, so this
Same
is,
flavor.
This is what they call a fuck. What did they call it for this? This is one of the things they introduced in yeah, you basically have a whole mission in there and then you fly out the other side. They call I think a shell world. It's basically entire worlds that the Forerunners hollowed out and filled with shit. Ooh, we're gonna have to call insurance about this one. Oh, that's a pain scratch.
That'll leave a mark.
Bring weapons online.
Don't worry, Cutter, I think is the guy's name. We can buff out those scratches.
Yeah. God, I always wonder whenever I see stuff like that with like spaceships. It's like, how much can a spaceship lose?
Before it's fucked.
Yeah, when still be functional.
Yeah.
Like, because I feel like with a spaceship, a lot of that shit's really important for how high tech it is.
Yeah.
Like, hell,
Nose.
you can barely lose any of a semi without it being fucked.
I mean,
They have the extra wheels specifically so you can lose the wheels.
I was also gonna say, like, to an extent, you can lose good chunks of a submarine. And I guess
Fair.
that would be the same mentality.
Yeah.
Because they would have to have some kind of redundant systems around and about. So what is Anders now?
She literally just has the human.
Oh, she's just a hand.
Yeah. Same with the Halo 3 thing.
It's a handprint scanner. Alright, so what did she just do?
So she turned on, basically, the plot you find out is that they,
Agents have granted us the power to do your race.
yeah, they basically found a secret Forerunner, like, fleet of battleships
Ah.
on this, like, shell world.
Okay.
And they're apparently so advanced they would, like, easily win the war if they had this on their side.
But why would they follow the Covenant if a human had to turn it on?
I think they're just shit, like, they're not AI controlled, they're just the ships themselves are strong.
Okay.
It's, it's like,
Those aren't AI controlled, but Forerunners.
I mean,
Everything is AI controlled.
here's
Oh,
the flood
yeah.
level.
Hi, Flood.
Or maybe not.
I've seen this before.
Which also, by the way, noting again what we said about this being like 20 years earlier,
Yeah.
they have no concept for what these things are or shouldn't. Like,
Immediately
Really
just
going
like...
to work, Professor.
I believe this is our best hope.
there is a reason why the rest of the military wouldn't immediately know after the flood.
Enough to destroy all the ships here before
After
the
this
Covenant
game,
can
and
get
you'll
a
see
chance to
at the
make
end.
anything
Sure.
from them.
Well,
Basically,
put simply,
spoilers, they don't end up
our
talking to
reactor will
anyone
cause the sun to go super
outside of
leaving
their
nothing
little
to
circle
dust.
after this game.
That's
Sure.
the weak part of this plan,
Um,
if you ask me. We've no way home without that reactor.
Yeah.
One problem at a time, Serena. If the Covenant get their hands on these ships,
Basically the same
end of the war.
solution as Halo 1. We're gonna throw a reactor at it.
Here. Give humanity some hope.
I know it's been a tough call, Captain.
Basically, they
It's the
found a
right
bunch of Death Star powerful Star Destroyers hidden inside this planet that they want to use to win the war.
that they like somewhat hollowed out and had the ships underneath.
Yeah.
Copy hot.
I'll be monitoring
Wait,
you from here.
We're just
son.
waiting for some crystals. What?
Yeah, did Rise of Skywalker
Well,
rip off Halo Wars 1?
Man, from what I know of Halo Wars 1, that's a bad problem.
It's not known for having an incredible
So
story.
it's what? Anders, Cutter, Forge.
This is the cutscene that my friend and I would rewatch like every time. This one specifically.
Because nuclear symbol.
Yeah.
Oh,
obviously.
and invisible.
This one's just like the most. This is like when you. The things that the prequels did that people actually liked when they let the Jedi be Jedi. This is letting the Spartans be Spartans.
Okay. Is Forge a Spartan?
No, he's just a really cool looking.
Okay. Who's in charge of Spartans?
Yeah, like.
That seems weird. Did
They-
Halsey approve of this?
Spartans weren't automatically high ranking. They were just very tough. Yeah, this was like the coolest thing to little us. Just these Spartans annihilating.
It is a little a slow pace.
Yeah, it's a bit stiff nowadays.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
compared-
that's the word. Stiff.
Yeah, it could.
It's
be
not
faster.
flawless. You know, it's 2009. I can.
I do love that. All that just to let it make him let go of the.
Ooh. Forge is fucked. Arbiter. Barely know her. But.
I do love their booties.
There will be no female to save you this time.
Wait, she saved him?
Well, she said like I surrender.
Oh.
And so then he took her and left.
Gotcha.
Also, I do appreciate this about this character. Every time he's like, fight me like a man, he's like, all right.
Got him.
Memed.
That seems like a very unfortunate judgment there. So is this the Arbiter that ruined Arbiters for everyone?
No, that's like thousands years ago.
Wait, so why is this Arbiter? Is this a disgraced Arbiter?
Yes, he did
Okay.
something. I don't remember what he did.
Be
I
big.
think- Yeah, yeah, they just.
Why are they doing housekeeping here?
Oh, that's the bomb.
And why do they need a?
Oh, to heat the body? You mean?
yeah.
I don't know.
That's for us.
Yeah.
Good luck, sir.
Yeah.
It's been an honor.
And this guy, that's another thing that, like, is a very prequel thing to say of, like, by the time this is over, we're gonna need every last Spartan. You hear that? All the Spartans are gonna fucking die. Yeah, so he's doing the typical, I'm gonna take the bomb. He's doing the Morden. He's doing a Morden.
Yeah. Good old Mass Effect. It's 2009.
All crews checked in.
It's the second Mass Effect?
They are welcome. Best speed away.
Or is that the third one?
The gravity field from the sun is expanding.
Uh,
Not going anywhere.
I think the second one was in, like, 2010, 11, I want to say.
Really? I thought it was earlier than that.
So, Mass Effect was 2007.
Yeah.
So Mass Effect 2 might be 2009.
Okay.
Sure. Why not?
Mass Effect 2, 2010.
That's pretty close.
You might want to hold on.
I'm like, it's got to be in the tens for free.
Closing your eyes might help too.
So Mass Effect 2 was 2010. What was Mass Effect 3? Probably like 2012?
That sounds about 2-3 years between.
Yeah, 2012. Slingshotting around the sun.
That sun seems very small.
I loved when I figured out that like, that's a legitimate like tactic
Orbiting
they use
thing.
to like launch drones further than they could before. Is like
Yeah.
slingshot them around orbits, and it's like because it's like yeah, that makes it faster than any engine we could ever produce would. The power
Yeah.
of gravity. It's like goddamn.
Captain, I would much rather stay awake to monitor this area.
Professor, there's been no sign of the Covenant for almost 2 weeks.
Basically, we're
There's
stranded.
nothing to
Time
do.
to go to bed
But
and hope
Captain-
someone
Nothing,
finds us.
Professor. You got us all out of there alive. Get some rest.
Not all of us, Captain.
Oh,
Not all.
Okay. So Cutter's just gonna take the loss and be the old man. God, I don't care how like future it is. I feel like frost on the skin is not a good sign. Like, yes, it's supposed to be cryo sleep, but like, it just feels problematic. I guess. Does he explode in mission? Did Forge die in mission?
Yes.
Okay.
He blew up with the bomb.
Cool. Yay. All right. So that's that one.
Yeah. And then Halo Wars 2 is the actual good one. Well, Halo Wars 2 introduces the best villain in the series, in my opinion.
Halo Wars 2, all cutscenes. Now, Halo Wars 2, 2017.
Yeah.
Much more recent.
Yes. It was kind of a weird decision, honestly.
Given how the first one...
Yeah, was received so much longer ago.
And, if I recall, not as well received.
Yeah.
Captain, wake up. Something has happened. The
Spirit of Fire.
is in a situation
Yeah.
So this is the old
could not anticipate.
crew.
Yes,
It's interesting that they decided to
Professor Anders would enjoy that little
pick up with this.
So let's keep it
Just in its own... It's kind of its own mini canon.
Yeah, it's own little, like, side
just over 28
story.
years. I've made
It's the
quite a few
Guardians while the
things
Avengers are
receiving.
going on.
Sure.
So ship systems are 100%. Cryo worked well. And med stats
Oh, there aren't
unfortunately grew ugly.
subtitles.
As for me,
We'll see what happens.
regulations are clear about final dispensation at the end of an AI's 7-year lifespan.
Seems pretty
God,
accurate.
Google's getting better.
Yeah.
Take care of my own
Did you get fries as well?
rather than with you.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll find out which burger is what.
Well, I hope you can forgive this.
That looks
final
like
breach of
yours.
protocol.
Yeah, this one had bacon.
It was
Yep.
a pleasure and an honor to serve
Yum.
with you, sir. Do look after everyone for me, would you? Goodbye, Captain.
Goodbye, Captain.
Serena out.
This is a little bit quieter by comparison. So. Yeah. So how many years have passed? He's still alive.
Over 20, they were in cryo. I feel right.
Wait, did he cryo himself? It didn't show that in the last one, so I thought
Oh,
he
yeah.
was just like taking the L.
Yeah, they all went to bed, and when they woke up, the AI had self-deleted, basically, because of rampancy.
Hmm. So who's the replacement AI?
No one.
Oh, they just woke up after a timer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I'll need to get down there. Immediately, of course.
Good morning to you too, Professor.
I'm sorry.
wait, that's not Anders, is it?
It's good to see you too.
She looks.
It's supposed to be.
Oh, she looks much more white. Thought she was Asian before. Now I'm confused.
No idea. Our
She still is.
astronavigation
Okay,
system
that.
had
that
no
okay,
connection.
that angle.
We're not on the map anymore.
But yeah, clearly a little.
I was about to be like, "Damn, Halo Wars, what have you? Did you take a step back?"
Since records show we arrived via slip space less than an hour ago.
Our slip space drive is gone.
Basically
However
fell
we
into a
got here,
wormhole while they were
it's us
drifting.
who initiated
That's
it.
awkward.
Yeah.
Don't you hate it when that happens?
Mm-hmm.
Something down
And they arrived at the
there
Ark.
Must have opened the portal from this end and pulled us in.
Signal to my location, Lieutenant. Let's hear what they have to say. Security measures would advance without us.
I saw an actual like military officer reacting to this, and he was like, he's like, that's more accurate than you know. Like it's a week-to-week change in like security protocols with like modern military stuff. Like you might, if you miss like 20 years, it'd be indecipherable. Like,
We don't have the surface details yet, sir. Something down there is blocking our scans, and without Serena. But we do have a rough location.
She really does
Should
look
be simple enough to triangulate once we pick
a
up the
lot
signal from the ground.
different. Like her facial structure
Cutter to Jerome.
is more
Prep Spartan Red Team and a small recon squad. Professor
sharp
Anders will send
angled.
you aboard.
Like she's got a chin.
Find out who's sending that signal.
Before it was
Be on the
like a
ground
very
with me.
round face.
Double
This is
left.
very angular.
I do wonder
28 years, Professor.
if they
Let's see what kind of galaxy
were
we built up.
inspired by the actors for the first one and straight up used face capture for this one.
something like that. The difference in how they made. That makes sense.
Like, I don't know for sure, but that would make sense why their faces look different.
Mm-hmm.
If it's like, this is more what they actually look like in real life, and the other one was just an approximation. Oh, I love this. This is the cutscene that sold me on Infinite, actually, because when they said this was going to be the villain.
A small boy. Oh, woman. Sorry.
God, we have to get out
I went
of
off the
here.
haircut. That's my bad.
UNSC Logistics, Arc Research Outpost.
Isabel,
I assumed
where are
you're
the
in dirt.
survivors? What's the strength of the Covenant force here?
I acknowledge my mistake.
Covenant.
Don't
No.
cancel me.
Mark,
I've just
listen,
got here.
You're in incredible danger.
What was that?
It's him.
I will say, my one complaint with the story of Halo 2 from what I've seen, I'll get to it later. I love the villain. The motivation of the villain and his whole faction, in this game specifically, confuses me.
That was a very, like, weird whine, that sound right there. It was like... I wasn't expecting that from a Spark. Is this a brew?
Yeah.
Crunch.
Probably didn't actually break his arm, but
Heard it.
yeah. I love that moment, the heroic hunt followed by the bonk. Applause? I don't think that's what that was.
Hooray! Oh god, it doesn't even know. The unsuspecting?
As I suspected,
Oh.
nothing but a man.
We're 3!
Alice, we're leaving.
It's Allison, not Alice, you dick.
Oh. Man. I love generated subtitles so much.
I might have already spoiled this, but can you tell through the modulation who that voice actor is?
Douglas, stay with me.
And bring me back anything
Douglas!
useful.
I got nothing.
It's, fuck. John DiMaggio.
Oh. I think you may have said it, but I did not recall.
Fair.
Come on!
Do we have a plan?
We do. Your own spirit of fire action. Cutter here. Status. Sir, requesting danger close. On our location. Trailing north. Commence 5 seconds.
Interesting plan.
Understood. Archer missiles inbound.
Oh? Hmm. They have brought us the bomb.
Yeah.
So, timeline-wise,
This is
after Halo 3,
after Halo 5.
after Halo 5,
Yeah, this is like current.
She'll stay silent down there until she has a good shot.
interesting that elites are working with brutes.
So explain it.
I mean, I guess if the whole government collapsed, why not?
Isabel, this is Captain Cutter.
I know who you are.
Cutter. I barely know her.
Cutter. Captain of the Spirit of Fire.
It seems to understand what the AI are saying, which I guess makes sense. Like, recognize like.
What happened down there? I need to know what we're up against. Isabel? Isabel, report.
Sir, 5 months ago, the portal from the Ark to Earth shut down without warning. A month later, he arrived.
He?
I'm glad AI can be big. Brut.
Their leader.
Brut their leader.
His name
Patriarch is the actual
Atriox.
Atriox. Oh god. This Patriarch.
Told them dying in battle would speed their holy journey.
Their only journey.
40 at a time, they carelessly sent them in. 40 to break the
40. They set them in for
died to
tea.
prove
A
it's
fun
not
little
their own.
shopping mall run.
None never returned. Until he did. And so battle by battle, war by war,
They kept him on
39
suicide
brothers
missions
at
and he
a
kept
time.
not dying.
Atriox
Similar to
was
Arbiter, actually.
Trucks.
with every victory,
Trucks.
his legend and his hatred of the Covenant grew. Eventually, both were impossible to conceal,
Hey, you got that one.
and they tried to banish him. And everything we know about the Covenant's 1,000-year history,
Backfired.
Atriox was the first to defy the Covenant and survive. And his defiance inspired others.
So we have an offshoot of Brutes that said, you know what? The Covenant sucks.
Basically, yeah.
And then the other Brutes were still working with the Covenant. This is just like sometime
Yeah, this is like
prior.
during the war at some point. This was like a,
They're doing their thing.
yeah. They were just like, fuck this. You guys just see us as expendable muscle. They were like the brutes that were smart enough to realize that.
Okay.
We're just big tough guys and you don't actually respect us, do you?
Atriox and his banished
A
raided
trio.
resources, cutting a swath across the galaxy, growing in strength with each attack, gathering killers and mercenaries to his side.
To his son.
The Covenant had two targets in those years: humanity and Atriox.
And Adrian.
They almost got us. But Atriox
They almost got us a truck.
never came close. The whole damn Covenant couldn't contain him.
Like,
at the height of
I
their
just
power.
love everything about this character as like a setup for an antagonist. He's like a foiled arbiter. He's basically had the same kind of arc.
Yeah. You know what? The Covenant suck.
Yeah.
We need to run
Um,
as far and as fast
I also
as we
like
can.
the fact that his whole faction's red. The in-lore reason, you notice he had a red sword when he was about to stab him, because that's the executioner sword, was like red.
And an old one.
So he took that and was like,
But here we
I'm gonna
wore
run
it.
with this.
Yeah, wore it as a
30
badge
years
of like,
past what
you
anyone
can't
would
kill
say.
me.
Our war is
This is my branding now.
This is the part of Halo Wars 2's story that I don't quite understand.
worlds we knew,
Mm-hmm.
but moved on.
Because his immediate reaction is like, alright,
And now,
we gotta fuck
all
this
that we
guy
may
up.
have left were those
I don't
standing
really get
beside us.
what their beef is, really.
After the AI was like, bitch, run.
Yeah, well, it's like bitch run, and also like he hated the Covenant, and he really, you learn, especially in expanded stuff, he doesn't really care at this point about humanity at all. He just wants like to be independent, basically.
Okay.
Courage.
So I just don't really understand. Like humans were allowed to join the Banished if they wanted to.
Oh.
Like he
They
was-
could all be part of Atriox's little like shindig.
Yeah, he was fully like, I just hate the Covenant. Like, fuck those guys. Like again, beliefs not our own.
And that is always worth fighting for.
The whole epic speech just kind of falls flat on me because I'm like, you're not really in danger right now. Like, you walked right into his base and they didn't know who you were,
Yeah.
and that's about all that happened. They're not like actively trying to attack you yet.
If we don't
I don't
stop Atriox now, we leave the
It just seems a
galaxy
little
alone.
bit artificial conflict. There was a million things you could have done to make this a lot more believable a conflict for me, but
We won't be running anywhere today.
Sir, yes, sir.
I still like him as a villain.
Is there cryogenic rampancy?
Yeah.
Maybe he's just like, you know what? Let's fucking go. He was issued a challenge by what's her AI face?
The marketing, honestly, for this made
John Blank.
yeah.
Johnson, get those John Blank.
The marketing for this game made the story a lot more interesting than it turned out to be. Because in all the marketing, it was him, it was the Cutter, and Atriox, like, just like staring each other down and like having like chess games and shit and like doing mind battles and like I wish there
was going to be more director.
Yeah,
more
I wish there's
personal.
more of a direct rivalry between the two. Because like one of the big things about Atriox is for a brute, he's very smart. That's like his big advantage. It's like he's very intelligent for a brute.
At this rate, it'll be over soon.
And also a brute.
and still he has both the brawn and the brain.
Open our portal? No. We're going to Mega Halo. I've discovered the
And so
arc
I
almost
thought that was a
training
super interesting
effectively
way to
at all
frame
times.
a brute antagonist as someone who's more of a mental challenge to the heroes, but they didn't really play with it as much.
Galaxy-destroying super weapons, right? Well, on that front, I figured out how to disable.
Oh, by the way, they
fire
found
mechanism. You can only launch it to
a way to turn off the rings.
however.
They found the ring that Halo Infinite takes place on.
Oh,
It was just buried in the Ark the whole time.
That would make it within range of a comms beacon. It could work. Anders, how long do you need?
Basically, what they're explaining is the rings have like faster than light capabilities, which they don't currently have. So if they unearth it, they can travel that
With
far.
it.
Yeah, back to the main galaxy.
I can. I'm gonna need a little help, though.
Explain.
so this goes beyond the Milky Way then.
Well, yeah, this is because the Ark has always been outside the galaxy.
I've been on the Ark.
That's
In
why you
the
had to,
little bit of in between.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because like that's why they had to find the portal in Halo 3 to get to the Ark.
Right, right.
Because the Covenant, not the Covenant, the Forerunners built it outside the galaxy in hopes the Flood wouldn't notice it.
Control of ground forces now? Buy you time for what?
That ship brought these monsters. Killed
They thought she
That-
said shit.
Now it wants to do the same to you.
That's very funny.
I won't let that happen. It's time to show them what power really means around here.
She anger.
Yeah. I think I mentioned the company that does the Halo Wars games is also the company that did cutscenes for Halo 2 Remastered.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Problem?
No.
Oh,
Just
problem.
haven't had ringside seats before.
Let's get to
I
work.
love that it just assumes O.
Yeah. O is the default
Oh.
for any noise.
I just need to find their...
Yeah, again, if Halo 4 and 5 hadn't kind of taken away the whole Master Chief is the last Spartan thing, I think it'd be a lot cooler the fact they introduced these frozen 30-year-old Spartan 2s back into the world.
Yeah, yeah.
Promise
What
you
about-
won't leave without me.
Would have been like, oh, cool.
Oh, hell yeah. A blast from the past.
Yeah.
Oh. AI flying.
I love AI visualization in all like sci-fi. Anytime they like
All
have
the
to do
things.
stuff.
They actually physically do the thing. Like
Yeah.
this is how hacking works, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Just like
Yeah, you gotta do the...
Doctor Strange it.
Yeah. It's basically magic.
Oh, I gotta open the portal here. Let me just. See, look, it's just like that.
Me searching through the Excel folder. I'm gonna merge these tables. I'm ready for it.
What was that?
It was all the crew from her old ship that got
Oh.
killed that she couldn't save. So she's like, it's a symbolic, like, I'm gonna save these people now instead.
I'm gonna fuck you up because of what you fucked up for me.
I do actually like this plan though. She makes the ship attack the Ark, which activates the defense system. So it'll attack the ship. This part's kind of silly. It's like, why?
Effort.
Yeah, right. It's like, dude, your plan's already done. It worked. Like, what you wanted to happen is actually happening now. It's not like this is taking any more effort on your part. The drones are attacking the Covenant ship. Well done.
Drones are suicide bombing their ship.
Yeah. Oh, I do love this little moment. Takes a while to pay off. Yeah, I also love this. They're suicide bombing, acting as a, like, saw.
Yeah. Of all the Forerunner drone stuff, you'd think they'd shoot.
Right?
Like,
Well, we've seen how
more questions.
effective their lasers are.
Hang on, one thing.
Oh, I don't remember that part. Oh. It's unfortunate. I think I might have, like, just not seen that part the first time I watched this cutscene. But, like, because when I first watched the cutscene, I saw him, like, look at the door opening and, like, pull his gun out.
Mhm.
And then, I guess I looked away or something. And then I saw the aftermath of just a bunch of dead, like, elites and brutes. And I was like, that was way cooler to me. I'm just like, oh, like, well, we did it.
Job done.
Yeah.
More work.
Zoom.
Meanwhile, AI.
What the fuck? How's it?
For the pros.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you're going off of StarCraft 2. It's almost like a wet sound.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Not to worry, we're still flying half a ship.
Time to go home.
Maybe it was painful for her because they were cutting her ship in half.
Yeah, see, from my perspective, missing that, I feel like cutting out that one slow-mo fight scene would have made this guy seem a lot more badass. And just like, you see him turn towards the door, and then you see just the corpses, and he's just casually walking. Why do you fool? Why do you always jump?
One spot says yes.
And
And
the
the
high
eye.
we.
Your baby survived. To honor our contract.
So yeah, most of the elites he is working for him are mercenaries. It really doesn't know what he's saying.
No, it's got no fucking clue. It's so confused.
Gather everyone you have. Let's see if you're worth your price.
Hello.
I do really like the troops. But that's probably because I also really like the orcs. And it's very similar
Yeah.
in that regard.
Sup, bro.
Professor, it's now or never. Show us what you got.
Oh, I do love this UI bullshit.
Boop. This is the playable battleground.
Yeah.
Welcome to Fortnite, bitches.
It's Wakanda. This part is
I've seen
fucking,
Phantom Menace before.
this part's fucking hilarious to me. And
And I oop.
Hope this works.
I just, it's so
Whee!
funny to me. Bye.
All right, everyone, let's go home.
It's like, well, that was easy. What a fucking funny feature for them to add to the Halo rings.
And I don't want to.
This part, don't need it anymore.
With all due respect, Spartan, I don't believe that's an option any longer.
You're like, get off the ring. And she's like, well, nope.
There must be some way.
Don't worry, Captain. As soon as I'm back to the Sol system, I'll get that beat out. It should only be a few weeks.
Professor!
And then I can
Be
beat
a
it out.
brother.
I'll get that. Be a brother. Oh, bye.
And they are once again stranded.
Captain?
The other teams are clear?
Yes, sir. ETA to the Spirit of Fire is 5 minutes.
Bring up the map. We have a lot of work to do until she gets back.
I can't.
What to do in social. When your Facebook's been offline for 20 years, you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh. They cheated.
They use the console commands.
Bastards. This is a strategy game.
Yeah, right? He's got his whole base set up.
Bueno. Bueno.
Oh yes, and this is the part that links it directly back to the main series.
What's happening? Why did we drop out of slip space?
Elevator for you.
So, slip space, not a problem if you're on a Halo.
Apparently.
Like, it's a weird thought. I guess it also has an atmosphere, so that
They may have been safe from the Ark.
Leaving safe from New York.
Hey,
Hey.
I'm hoping you enjoyed the video. Be sure to
Oh,
share
hey.
this to your friends, like this video, and
I
subscribe
enjoyed the
when you
video, good Halo follower, sir. Thank you for sharing in this
Yeah.
endeavor.
Yeah, those Halo Wars 1 and 2.
Woo!
Yeah, 2 is definitely the one that's a more transitional period
Mm-hmm.
between 5 and Infinite, because it created the villain that's in Infinite.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it really was like that's the best part about Halo 2 or Halo Wars 2 from everyone's perspective, was that it was like, oh, this is actually an interesting antagonist that we want to
explore this guy. This
Yeah.
guy will be fun. Let's try it out.
Yeah, and it was also kind of like an easy way for 343 to be like, all right, people didn't like the direction we were going with the story. This is a way to kind of soft reboot it. Because, like,
Remix. Yeah.
the Banished are kind of the Covenant, but they're a little bit, they're not like, they're like
Outright.
a less fundamentalist Covenant, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Well, with that being said, I'm interested to see how Infinite goes.
Yeah, I definitely think Infinite's going to take us longer than most of these have, just because
'Cause
the
it's
open
just-
world
yeah.
nature of it. Like, I think you can power run all the story missions if you, like, really put your head to it.
Sure.
But yeah, it definitely still does take a while longer, I think, than the rest of them.
Cool. Well, until such that day comes next week.
Yeah.
Marcus, where can we check you out at?
Eldritch Bunch, some Saturdays I stream Knights of the Old Republic.
And I guide him. And then if you want to see more of me, I'm here on Sundays with this guy, and then I join him on Saturdays on his channel, Eldritch Bunch on Twitch, and I am on this channel Wednesdays for Kingdom Hearts. We're through Kingdom Hearts 2. This last week was really great because John was introduced to time travel, and his reaction is just solid gold. And then we might do something on Tuesdays. We need to talk about
Yeah,
that
we need to figure
because
that out.
a lot of us wanted to like play something together that's a little bit more social, which I think would be very fun. And then you could also see our podcast, which is myself and my friend Connor. That's Narratives and Nonsense here on YouTube, and that's on Monday nights. So that comes out tomorrow. Woo! Yay! Thanks for joining. Bye!